if you saw my Hinge profile, you'd be like, why didn't you respond to her? What is this? Why didn't you?
Well,
it's really bad.
Well, it's too late now.
It's
Yeah.
now. Yeah, I don't have any line to be like. There's no excuse. I just didn't respond.
Yeah, I just don't think
I'm not gonna make up a lie.
I don't think the chat unless like I gotta be in the mood. Like if I'm messaging you back on an app, I'm in the mood to hang out with a chick. If that makes sense,
Right?
I want to hang out with you right now, but like if I'm not messaging you, like I don't want to hang out with you right now.
Right. Maybe that's why we're single.
I think
that's why we're single.
No, it's because of LA.
Yeah. Oh well, if we
we were just talking about it before. Everybody, you go back home. My whole family. I have 1 billion cousins. They're all married. They all have kids. I got all their Christmas cards on the fridge. It's crazy. But then I come back.
Cousins?
Love them. They're the best.
No, like.
Okay, we're oh God, yeah. Well, I don't know what you guys do in Missouri.
That's my thing. Yeah, sorry. That's what I'm into.
But at least you didn't know.
No, we both knew.
Oh yeah, you knew eventually. That's right.
No, we knew before. We knew going in.
I thought your dad told you late. That
He
was
did. No, he told. We met.
Yeah.
And we didn't know we were cousins. And then once we started talking, we were like, "Oh shit, we're cousins."
You figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah.
Was it second?
Third, fourth. It's not second. Some people argue it's third, but I go with fourth.
Some people. It's a big.
Well, yeah. I mean, my friends press me on it. They used to press me on it all the time. Like one time we had a dinner, we were all out, and they made me write down the family tree like on a napkin. They were like, we want you to write out the family tree so we can get to the bottom of this of how close you guys are related.
Okay, so third. So yeah, what is it? Your dad's cousin?
Yeah, it's my dad's side. It's my dad's side, but our great grandparents were brother and sister. But there's also on her side, there's another generation.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So there's a removed in there?
Yeah, well, yeah, there's just another. So, like, you have the great-grandparents, you have another thing, then you have another thing, and another one on her side, and then me, and then
okay,
another.
So that's once removed is like, it's like you're removed from the generation.
Yeah.
Is
that what that means?
I looked it up. Yeah, once removed is definitely generation. So like 3 times removed is like you're just 3 generations off.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, you're kind of close, cuz.
I mean, it depends what state you're in, really.
Your kid would have been a great athlete.
I don't know. I don't think he had height. I don't think he would have had the height.
Well, I mean, he's in the Tittone family,
Yeah. What were you saying earlier? You were talking about what was it? Before we got on the cousin thing. Oh yeah, going back home. Everyone's married.
Every you go back home, everyone's married. Everyone's having kids.
Yeah.
Nobody that I know here is married. Like people are together, like they're dating, but nobody is. No, like one of my friends has a kid.
Yeah.
2 of my friends actually they do. But.
Yeah. I went back for a wedding last year. It was a friend from college, and we were all there. A lot of it was a frat. I don't know why I'm so ashamed to say fraternity brother, but it was
frat bro.
It was a frat bro.
What frat were you in?
I was a DU at Mizzou.
Delta Oops.
Yeah. And all the guys there was like 4 of us lived in L.A., San Diego, New York, and Chicago. The guys that lived there were single, and the guys who still lived in Missouri were like in serious relationships or married.
What else are you gonna do in Missouri?
I know
it's the worst. There's today I was thinking about it. There's one place that's worse than East St. Louis, and it's regular St. Louis. I hate St. Louis so much. It is the worst city ever.
It's such a shit.
Gary, Indiana looks like absolute paradise compared to St. Louis.
Yeah. It's so old and just...
There's nothing to do.
If it wasn't for the St. Louis Cardinals, I think it would it'd have no reason to exist.
It barely does.
Yeah.
There's an arch. Thanks. I went there for a Rams-Bears game. It was like the least fun time I ever had.
At the Edward Jones Dome?
Yeah.
Who, by the way, when the Rams played there, they had to rent it out 12 days a year. Did you know that?
No.
Yes, they had to rent it out 12 days a year.
It was such a dog shit stadium. It was trash.
So no wonder why that guy left. Kroenke. No wonder he was like, get me the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Now
he immediately wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, no one wants to go there. But
it sucks. The Blues and the.
you think McVay? You think Sean McVay is going to want to live in St. Louis? Fuck no.
Chance. If there was ever a movie about him, I think you'd be him. I
Oh,
think you'd be cast.
You know who
as
I also
Sean
could
McVay.
play? Zelensky.
You
I
could
play Zelensky,
but you got to grow out the chin
I
strap
could
a little
do the
bit.
chin. You know,
And you're a comedian. He was a comedian.
He was, yeah.
So you got
know,
that.
There's also Brock Purdy. I feel like I kind of look like him too, a little bit.
You got the eyes.
The Brock Purdy.
You do have Brock Purdy's eyes.
I mean, even though I'm not a cuck bitch, he is.
And he's you would have been drafted near. He's a cuck bitch. Why?
Purdy?
Yeah. Why?
Because he thinks he can beat us.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right.
Dude, he's about to get. It's going to be bad.
They have such a good team.
I don't know, man. Our defense is so good. We're going to make
Mahomes
cry.
is so good.
Yeah. Like really, you think Brock Purdy, that child, he's a kid. He's a little kid.
He does
he's
look
a
like
little
a
boy,
little kid.
Is going up against Mahomes. You think he's not going to be able to handle it? He's going to shit down his leg.
It'll be a good game. I just got a haircut the other day, and my barber, it was a chick, and she goes, I think that the 49ers are going to be – it's going to be a close game. The 49ers, for the first 3 quarters, are handling the Chiefs, and then fourth quarter it's over. The Chiefs win.
Really?
Yeah.
So next time you want to waste my time about women's opinion on sports?
Okay, I agree.
Next time you want to waste my time?
Normally I agree, but she told me she was a Ravens fan, and she said that she called the Ravens losing, and she called the Lions,
Really?
and she called the Lions losing. So I mean, she's like a Nostradamus or something.
No.
And I could also see that happening. I could see the 49ers.
Was this at the Sports Clips?
Because
if she's sports, she knows her shit.
It was it. Now I go to Floyd's 99.
Okay.
On
Hollywood?
On Melrose.
Okay.
I love sports. I don't think they're out here.
What?
Sports clips, are they?
I
feel like
I think there's got to be one. No,
like,
there's one in NoHo. There's one in North Hollywood. At least there was when I lived there.
There used to be Hooters, and there's no Hooters anywhere nearby anymore. I feel like the Hollywood got to them.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this is abuse.
Right.
Sorry for like guys trying to have fun. You know? And the girls want to work there.
I mean, I don't think anyone wants to work there.
Well, they don't hate it.
I don't think. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good opportunity for them.
I think my barber right there would have worked at Sport Clips because there's TV. She could watch sports. She was very into football.
Very informative. See, yeah.
She knew exactly everything about football. So
I know. Yeah. See, I realize.
But she does predict that you guys are taking it.
Yeah, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. We're gonna steal another one. No one thought this year. I love that it's like not one of the major cities that you could toss it right in the trash. No, I was gonna put it here.
Oh yeah,
I don't think.
I love that like a smaller city is winning. It's like the bona fide best. I love that.
Yeah,
like it's not New York. It's not. I wish it was Chicago, but it's
right.
And it's not L.A.
It blows my mind how your guys is. I think we've talked about this, but your franchise is just shit the bed. It's insane.
No, it's worse than shit in the bed. It's just every decision that they've ever made is just the wrong one. Since 1985, every choice that's ever been made is the wrong one. It's Cade McNown. They drafted Cade McNown #1 overall. Stunk. It was like 2000 or 99. The year Brady got drafted. I think it was the same draft. Horrible.
I mean, no one saw Brady coming. You can't get
horrible.
For that.
I have proof. I could call my friend to come over right now. I said the year Mahomes, the Trubisky Mahomes year. I was looking at the quarterbacks in the draft. I knew we were going to draft a quarterback, and I was texting him. I was like, "This Mahomes guy from Texas Tech looks really good. I wish the Bears would take a look at him." But Mahomes was kind of off the radar.
He was.
Trubisky was way off the radar, to be honest. But Mahomes was like he was.
No, who was it? It was down to Trubisky and who else?
Trubisky,
and who was the other guy?
Deshaun Watson he got drafted, I think, number 9, and then
it was another white guy, wasn't it? Trubisky, and they went 1 and 2. Trubisky was what, 1 or 2?
I think Trubisky was 2. Myles Garrett that year was #1.
Okay, never mind.
And then
I'm wrong.
there might be another.
There was another.
Oh, Christian McCaffrey that was that year, and he went number 8.
Yes.
That would have been so much better than Mitch Trubisky. He could have played quarterback. Take the snap and just run.
Well, here's the thing.
That guy is a beat. Can you imagine him on KC?
Who, McCaffrey?
Oh, he's so good.
No.
He is. You could play him in a movie.
I don't know about that.
You got to work out a little bit more.
I have to start working out.
He's so good.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like Mahomes in the Bears jersey would look very good.
The reason, yeah, tell me about it. The reason I said look at this Mahomes guy. So I was looking at the stats of one of these games.
Mm-hmm.
Texas Tech's playing Oklahoma, and Patrick Mahomes had. It sounds like a joke, but in this game he had 734 passing yards. He passed for, I think, 7 touchdowns and ran for 3. Like and I was like this guy, he's got to be a stud.
So, wow,
700. That's like 2 games worth for a Bears quarterback. That's 3 games worth of yards. 4
against
maybe.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, the game was like stacked with all these. Baker Mayfield was the Oklahoma quarterback. Like Dede.
Was it Baker and Mitch Trubisky?
Yeah.
No, like in the draft.
I think Baker was
younger.
older. I think Baker's older than Mitch.
Okay. So there's a
Or
story.
Baker than Mahomes, yeah.
There's a story that so Matt Nagy really wanted Mahomes.
Goes right back.
He really wanted Mahomes, and he was a chief at the time. Matt Nagy was.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
So the day, like a couple nights, or maybe the night before, Mahomes met with Andy Reid before he got drafted. Nagy gave him a playbook and was like, "Hey, study up on this. You're meeting with Andy Reid tomorrow. I want you to look really good." So Mahomes like prepped to meet with Andy Reid.
Wow,
and
really?
Andy Reid was like, "Oh my god, I'm so impressed with him." But Nagy was like really pushing for him.
That's badass.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
I love Mahomes. He's such a great guy too. Like you can't
Yeah.
really hate him.
No,
Like he's not cocky. He's not like he's just focused, and he's the least crazy in his family.
he is.
He's married to his wife is insane.
Yeah.
His brother insane. And
Uh,
he's the reason that we know them.
Yeah.
And he's the normal one.
Did you see? They asked his dad, like, "Are you going to be watching the
He says, I hope not.
game?" Yeah, with Taylor Swift and
I
Britney. He's
hope
like, "I hope not." Yeah, that being in that booth looks miserable. Like Donna Kelsey, there's no way she's enjoying herself in that booth.
Oh, she loves it.
You think? Yeah.
She loves it. Her kid is dating the most. She's so popular. She's so famous. Taylor Swift is like,
yeah, she's like America's sweetheart.
She's-
She is the
like when Michael Jordan was playing basketball, they like did a poll. They just showed pictures of famous people to people around the world, like everywhere around the world. And number 1 most recognizable famous person was Michael Jordan. Number 2 was Adolf Hitler. And I think right now that would be Taylor Swift. I think she would beat out.
Is she big overseas?
She's gotta be. She's so well because here we set all the culture trends.
Yeah.
So she has.
She's got to be big. She made like over $1 billion on her tour.
Yeah.
It had to be a worldwide tour.
It
had
has
to be.
Like you don't make that much.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
You
she's
don't.
got hits.
Would you ever
She's
wear?
so
Would
good.
you ever wear a diaper? Would you ever shit yourself in a diaper to like? Obviously, not see someone,
feel
but
like
like
the
to meet.
answer-
Like, would you shit yourself in a diaper to meet someone?
Do I have to meet her in the shitty diaper?
That's a good question. Well, him or her. It could be a him or her. So it
Okay.
could be like Michael Jordan. You know, do you have to meet him in the shitty diaper?
I-
No, but you have to go. You can go shower, but right away you got to go shower and then meet him right
Oh
away.
yeah, then done. Because if nobody really knows about that,
No, people are gonna know. Be like, oh, yeah, he
People
shit
behind
himself
me-
to me.
people behind me in line, they'll smell it.
Yeah, and then he'll know too. Michael Jordan will know. Hey man, how you doing?
Oh God, this animal. Well, I met Michael Jordan. I didn't have to shit. So
What?
Yeah, a few times. Well,
What?
his kids went to my high school.
Wow, what
Yeah.
was that like? Meeting.
I mean,
him?
it was when I met him, I was like, okay, well,
What do you mean? You were like,
no, well, cause I was talking to so like his kid is like talking to you, you know, it's like my buddy.
we look alike,
You know?
him and his kid.
Yeah, very similar.
Okay.
Equally as tall, good at basketball.
Is his
Dark.
kid like really tall? And good at basketball?
Jeff, his kid's like, I don't know, 6'1", 6'2", probably.
Okay.
But no, it was after a game, and Michael, he was at every game, so it was like at the time normal. Like not obviously looking back, it's like, yeah, that's insane. Michael Jordan was at every one of our high school basketball games.
So he came to every one.
Always, yeah, he was
Great
always
dad.
there.
Was he retired? Yeah, he was retired.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah. But yeah, so after the game, I'm talking to. It was like a Friday night. I'm talking to Jeff, and
Jeff's his son.
yes, and Michael walks up, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll see you later. Like and he's like, oh yeah, Dad, this is Tom Kelly. Tom, this is my dad. I'm like, oh my God.
What did he say?
He was like, "Hey, Tom, let's go," because he's also like your friend's dad.
No, it's Michael Jordan.
Exactly.
And you're a Bills fan. I mean, you were a Bulls fan.
Exactly. So
it's not your friend's dad.
But like it exactly. Like it is, but it's not. Like his like Jeffrey's dad being Michael Jordan was like so insane that it was like it was like whatever.
Because you were like pretty close with Jeffrey. Did you guys play together?
Exactly. I mean, I got cut from basketball in 7th grade, so I didn't.
But I guarantee you were cheer squad.
Yeah,
leader.
we were. Oh yeah, I was wearing my bikini. No, I mean I was at the game. We smoked some team, but yeah, that was nuts. It was yeah, him being like, it only really registered when Michael was right there. I was like, oh my God, that is really his dad, huh? Like, I remember the first time I saw him was we were walking in from football practice because Jeff played football. And, like,
Jeff Jordan.
Yeah. We went to a wealthier high school. And so, like, we were walking in, and, like, normally there's, like, Range Rovers, like, parents waiting for their kids in Range Rovers or whatever. And, like, me and this other kid were, like, the first
Public?
ones.
Private.
Private.
Oh, it was a private high school.
Yeah. Yeah. You think Michael Jordan sending his kid to public high schools?
Well, I didn't think Mr. Kelly would send you to a private high school.
Sorry, my parents love me, okay?
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
No, but so we're walking in from practice, and, like, we walk by where all the parents, like, line up to pick up, like, the freshmen because we couldn't drive.
Yeah.
So me and my friend, we're like, wow, whose dad's driving a Bentley? Look at this car. Like, we're, like, just staring at this guy, tinted windows, and then we just see the window just cracked, like, an inch. And, like, cigar smoke blew out. And, like, a cigar came out the window. We just see his eyes. Like, oh, my God, that's Michael. Okay.
Wow.
Keep walking. Yeah, he was always around. It was great.
Yeah, and that says a lot about Chicago, that he stayed there. And again, he would be a god anywhere he went, but he stayed in Chicago.
See, I also love that you don't hear from him ever.
No.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like LeBron, you're never going to stop hearing him. You're
No.
never going to stop hearing this guy blab. It doesn't matter. He's playing still. Like,
yeah.
Jordan, Brady. I love Brady. I mean, Brady's become kind of a loudmouth, actually.
Yeah,
like
but
last
not like
few years.
LeBron.
No, LeBron's insane.
And the thing is, but then again, if maybe LeBron's just a product of his time, but I still don't think Michael would.
I don't think Michael would do that.
No,
Like, Michael's like kind of he seems like a private guy.
Well,
like
yeah.
at the time it seemed like I was gonna be with Michael Jordan every day forever. But that, like, obviously looking back. So, like, at the time I was like, oh yeah, like, I'll know what Michael Jordan is saying, but I don't.
Right. And also, he was such a psycho as a teammate that no players today would put up with him.
Well, that's why he was so good.
That's why he was so good.
Because he's insane. Like, if he doesn't win, like, he goes nuts.
Yeah.
Like the same thing with Tom Brady. But Tom Brady has, like, a better, like, he's got, I think he tries to, like, shield that.
Right.
But, like, if he doesn't win, he's got the same mind, the same attitude. Like, all he has to do, he has to win.
Yeah. I wanted to ask this: was Jordan's kid always, like, decked out in Jordan
No,
stuff?
well,
he always had J's
well,
on,
like,
right?
Michael, like Jordan, they sponsored, like, one of the first Jordans, like, they sponsored the basketball team, and, like, yeah, like, that's his kid's team, you know, like, it's Michael Jordan, but also he's a dad, which is insane to think about.
Oh my God, that's wild.
Yeah, it's insane.
So, you brought up Brady, and that makes you think. You know how Mahomes bitches to the refs.
Okay, but he was right about that one.
He's right about
that one when he was going nuts on the sidelines. He was so right.
I mean,
what was even that? I don't even remember that call, but I remember him being
the
like,
offsides, the offensive offsides.
Oh yeah, that was so trash.
That was really bad.
That was a trash call.
Yeah, but the thing about Brady, the thing about Mahomes is I don't like because when Brady would argue with, he was, like, mad, like, angry.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, hey, he's pissed. Mahomes just comes off as like I'm mad. Like, he's more like complaining.
Like, Well,
Is that
because he yells from the sidelines. Brady was in the ref's face, like, screaming at the ref.
Yeah.
But also, like, he didn't really do that until later in his career when he was allowed to.
That's
like,
true.
they gave him, like, because Mahomes been in the league for 5 years, 6 years?
It's crazy. 6 years. No. He's gone 6 straight AFC championships, but this is his 7th year.
That's insane.
6-year starter. Yeah.
That's insane. Like Brady, so Mahomes probably will start getting that leash around now because he's like, I think that's when they started letting Brady loose. Well, and the difference with Brady is he's more like a Brock Purdy. Like nobody thought he was going to be anything. Like Mahomes was the first round pick.
Purdy's still nothing. So Purdy's nothing. All right.
See, I want him to be great so you could star as him in the movie.
In the movie? I don't know.
Called Purdy Ugly.
Yeah, anyone they cast around me is going to have to be 5'3", 5'4". The whole cast would be the shortest cast of all time to make me look tall.
They just got all the munchkins.
All the munchkins.
from Wizard of Oz.
But yeah, they're all old. Yeah, I think they're all dead now. Probably. But yeah.
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 That, yeah, I am. I love Taylor Swift, but I'm over it. I'm over the.
But yeah.
She's not ruining football. I love her. She's got hit. She's got.
You think they're gonna get married?
Smash it. Absolutely not.
There's no way.
I think she's dating him for material.
Oh, she's gonna get some good material.
Oh God, yeah. She's gonna. The next album is gonna be, by far, the most selling album of all time, because this relationship is insane.
Here's the thing, though. If you're Travis Kelce, you now know that if you broke up, he must really love. He's got to really, really love her if they stay together, because now you know, because his ex-girlfriend. Looked very different than Taylor does. So hear me out.
Yeah.
So if you're Travis Kelce, you know you have probably your number one crush of girl of all time was not Taylor Swift. Probably not. It was probably someone different. If you and Taylor broke up, you could have anyone you wanted.
Yeah.
The next person to date Travis Kelce, he'll now he can have any girl he's ever wanted. Does that make sense?
I mean, that's 100% true. And yes, it makes sense.
Because I don't think Taylor was his type. Is his type.
I don't think he's Taylor's type either.
Yeah.
Like Taylor's dated, she's only dated these artsy weirdos.
Yeah.
Like that guy from that European band who makes out with dudes. Like,
the 1975 guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he heroin addict.
Yes. Like she dates weirdo artsy guys like John Mayer, artsy.
Yeah.
Like Travis Kelce's like a bro-y football guy.
I know. Maybe
with
that's
with a fake ghetto accent, which I hate, by the way. I can't.
It gets worse every year.
I cannot stand his ghetto. It's gonna get better with Taylor, I guarantee. Because you can't have a country singer girlfriend and have your fake ghetto accent.
No.
I can't stand that. That's why I hated him for so long. Like his brother Jason, he's like just a normal guy, and then like, what's up, bro? Hey, get out of here.
I know, but I mean, if he was not
if he wasn't a Chief, if he was a Niner,
if I was
See, I love George Kittle.
I know.
What? He's just such a lovable guy.
He's kind of a try-hard, though.
He's a lovable
kind
guy.
of a try-hard. Kind of like tries to be too funny. I'm like, okay, dude, just relax.
Well, he grew up a Bear fan too, and I love that about him.
Yeah,
I love that. He went to Iowa. He's just a corn guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think. Yeah, he does look like a corn guy.
Yeah, he grew up I think on a farm.
Yeah, honestly, I think they're gonna stay. I think they're gonna get married.
Think so?
I do. I could be wrong. I don't know but I hope not. They need to break up so he can keep playing football,
and so we can get some more music, some good.
You're in for.
I want the
Have you
tunes.
seen her live?
Yeah, before she was famous.
Yeah,
we saw her like 3 times. This concert called Country Thunder in Wisconsin. And she headlined.
What year are we talking?
Probably, I don't know when.
You're gonna hate me. I gotta go to the bathroom.
No, we can pause.
This is good though. But what year was this?
This is probably I don't know, 2010 maybe ish.
She was
maybe
nowhere
but
near.
it was when she was still country.
I gotta go.
All right, go pee.
No,
you gotta go where?
The other one.
You gotta go. You gotta drop a duke.
I gotta go.
Hey, go wake me up before
sorry.
you go.
I know. I don't know why. We started. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Dude, I can't tell you how good that felt.
I'm a big Topo Chico fan.
Oh, yeah. I
didn't know. Okay, so at work, we're like stocking this fridge with Topo Chico waters. But before I didn't know. I thought people wanted booze. I didn't know that they just made regular water.
Yeah.
And when people were asking about,
I'm surprised you knew that water. Water exists, right, Tom?
Yeah, I just learned it.
Okay, yeah.
But literally, people are asking for Topo Chico. I'm like, guys, well, it's not the weekend. Like, how you're trying to drink? And then
Then you realize.
and then everybody was like, "Wow, Tom,
Yeah.
you got to take a little look in the mirror."
Yeah. That's dude. Topo Chico. My drink tequila with Topo Chico. And they're like, "Wow, you got that was you got to take a look in the mirror." You're like, "What? You guys are the alcoholics? What are you talking about?"
Yeah, exactly.
You guys, no, Tom. It's water.
It is good. It is great sparkling water though. It like hurt. Have you ever had it?
Yeah, because there's more sodium.
I love it.
There's like 5% more sodium.
And
it
burns hard. It's great.
It's so good.
It wakes you up a little bit. So how about these Chiefs fans? I know we're talking a lot about sports, but these Chiefs fans that died in their yard, what do you think's going on?
Oh, so literally, I would say 7-minute drive from my parents' house.
Oh, they're
that took
like
place.
in your neighbor.
They're in like I know exactly where that is. It's my uncle used to live in that neighborhood. My Uncle Dom, rest in peace. He lived in that neighborhood.
Uncle Dom, cheers.
And that's the thing. It's a nice neighborhood. It was in a house, right? Yeah. I mean, that's a fairly okay neighborhood.
Well, the guy's house it was he's a scientist, and he for the HIV like something foundation, like he's trying to like cure HIV. The guy whose house it was.
Wow.
And they call him. So new articles came out. They call him the His friends all call him the chemist, and he like. So it has to be drugs because they said like even like way before like he would brew like they're like, oh, you feel depressed, he would like brew up a little cocktail for you and like, here, have this, and like make you not just some drugs.
What a great friend. So he probably supplied him with this stuff.
Yes, I think so. But then he goes to bed and the whole thing is pretty weird.
Yeah,
they all definitely didn't freeze. Something nefarious went on because they all three didn't die in their yard. It like just freeze.
I have a theory.
What's it?
He actually found a cure to AIDS. Told his 3 friends. The government came in and killed his 3 friends
because of money.
Because we can't have everyone knowing that there's a cure for HIV.
Wow.
I think that's it. But I could be wrong.
You could. I mean,
there's a possibility I'm wrong.
Yeah, but you might not be.
I mean,
you could be spot on.
I didn't know he was an HIV scientist. This all makes sense now.
Yeah, he was like an HIV. He like worked for some HIV like.
Yeah, so he told his 3 friends. Obviously his house is bugged. His entire house is bugged.
Huh.
And he heard him tell him, and then fucking Men in Black came in and killed all 3 of them.
I love where you're
with
going.
fentanyl.
I love where you're going with this.
And now obviously he has to stay alive. But then again, they probably would have took him out too, because he can't be trusted. If you're going to kill 3 dudes.
Yeah, but what if he's so smart? What if he's so smart that they're like, we need you alive?
We need you alive. Yeah.
Like those Nazi,
kind of like a Walter White
like
situation.
the Nazi scientists. Like Nazi scientists, they took them back here, and then
did they?
Yeah. And then I don't know. They think they helped make the bomb. Actually the bomb ended the war. No, they came back. The MK Ultra.
What, you're talking about the Jews who fled Nazi Germany?
No, the Nazi scientists that were working for Hitler.
Yeah.
We captured them and brought them back here to be our scientists.
Really?
Yeah. So I feel like MK Ultra was like part of that. Like
I don't know what MK Ultra is. Is that a scientist?
MK Ultra is like a big. They're doing brain tests on all these like smart people. The Unabomber was an MK Ultra.
Oh, that's kind of why he went crazy.
Yeah, that was like in his manifesto. I think you have to be insane to have. I think you have to be a murderer to have a manifesto.
So time out. So the Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski.
Yes.
Okay. So
from Illinois.
So they were
Illinois boy.
There you go.
God damn it.
I don't know who do we have? We have Missouri. We have fucking.
No, you have nothing.
No
you have
one.
Nelly.
Hell yeah.
The best thing to ever come out of that place.
Yeah. What was I going to say? So wait. So Ted Kaczynski was
smart.
Test.
He was
because he was
genius.
so smart.
He was a genius,
and they kind of fucked him up, right?
Yeah,
or he lost faith in the system.
I'm pretty sure MK Ultra was the acid test. So they would like dose people with acid.
That's exactly what it was.
And and like they were just like kind of testing them out, like trying to make them like government ops or something like that, something crazy,
like trying to do Jason Bourne their ass.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
And then I guess it didn't work,
by the way,
but it made them nuts.
Jason Bourne, greatest action, I think, some of the greatest action movies. Is that considered action movie?
Definitely action.
Yeah, it's an action movie.
It's nonstop.
So good.
It's nonstop action the whole time.
It's nonstop.
I love Matt Damon. I love Ben Affleck.
I've been meaning,
So,
I've been
I
meaning
mean-
to check out John Wick.
I've been meaning to for, I don't know, 5 years, however long it's
Do you
been
think-
to come to B&J.
Are you? What about you? Are you coming back? Are you going to be coming back to B&J to host?
Not to host. But I mean, I told them I'll do like I could if I can make it I'll sub. But I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not.
Yeah. Same. I said the same thing to her.
I'm not. Well, because I kind of.
You weren't enjoying yourself. Were you? Go ahead.
No,
finish,
it was a blast.
Yeah.
But I was kind of just like, that was like my comedy. I was like, oh, every Wednesday I got 3 mics, whatever.
No, it's not enough.
It's not enough at all. No. Now I'm back. Now I have to force myself to go.
Yeah.
And now I'm in again.
Yeah.
Like it was just easy. It was so easy to just be like, yeah, those are my mics.
Yeah. Oh, that was your thought process.
Yeah. It was too easy. And
The one thing to do about when you would host, the one thing I did like about how you would host is that you would do your time.
yeah.
You didn't give a fuck. You were like, no, I'm going to do my time. You did like 6-7 minutes at the top.
Well, I do like 12.
Yeah.
I do a
But
quick
good.
12.
Because the people are there for you, and we don't get paid to do that. So most hosts are just like, okay, I'll get off stage.
Also, I know I rule at hosting. Like, it's not a secret to me.
Yeah. It's no fucking.
It's no secret. I mean, I haven't been back to a Wednesday, but I guarantee it's not as fun.
No. I mean, I don't even know who hosts now, honestly. Anyway,
I don't know,
sorry.
I will. I'll go back.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was talking about.
No, we were talking about
MK conspiracy. This is
MK
turning into
Ultra
a
conspiracy
pod.
It would be cool to do. I've always wanted to do like one of those studies where it's like, okay, we have to you have to be here for 10 weeks and you can't do anything. Love it. That sounds like a vacation.
You would try that?
I would.
Okay,
If they pay me?
Depending on what? Like,
if they pay me.
Like yes, but there's studies where you don't have to be in like the lab, but they're like, yeah, you could do 10. You have to do 10 weeks without a phone. But like I would love to do that, but I need a phone to like just work to be in. Like I need a phone to work.
Yeah.
I do not have a house phone.
Yeah.
Like, nobody does. So like I need it. I can't do that.
So, but you could though. The only reason why you couldn't, I think, well, you have the biggest problem is GPS, but you have your car.
Yeah.
Your car's GPS.
Yeah. No, I would. Yeah,
But
that's fine.
You need that for work.
Like communication. Yeah.
Well, if obviously they would be paying you. So what if they were like, you can't be on your phone for 10 weeks. We'll pay you so you don't have to work.
Okay, but after 10 weeks, then what? I quit my job, and then 10 weeks
yeah,
later.
That's true.
Yeah, then what am I doing?
Right.
Unless they
true.
pay me like $1 million, I'm like, then I got some time.
Yeah, what if they paid you like $50,000?
Okay, I could do. I easily could do that.
I want to get like a burner phone. I want to get just a flip phone with no internet.
One of these days, once I'm loaded enough.
But the thing is though, like you have to.
Oh, in
especially
LA?
for mics for slotted. How am I going to sign up for slotted?
True.
Like that's the thing.
Sign up on your phone.
Yeah, I got to just plan my day ahead. I guess just do my laptop.
I've been going to Comedy Boulevard a lot. I like it.
Yeah, Boulevard's good.
Boulevard's good.
Boulevard. It's I don't know. It's
I like that it's right
I
there.
hope they're making a comeback. It seems like I feel like they were dead for a while.
Because I started going.
There you
I'm telling you, everywhere I go, it starts blowing up.
You got to go.
Badger Jet, my first mic ever, you were hosting.
That was in the
That place was dead.
I know, but that was like
TK shows up, place starts bumping.
yeah. Well, Wednesday nights
Well, I mean, honestly, the whole week was usually like pretty good.
there was a golden era of Badger before when I started there.
Oh, before
You started, it was
Really?
awesome, and then like it got down, and then you came, and then it seemed like it started to pick up again, and now it's going back down. There's no bad mics. Have you heard of this one?
Anderson told me.
You
got
to go.
I got to get.
When'd you
Anderson.
see
I got to
Anderson?
get him on. I saw him at Comedy Boulevard.
Oh, we should have had him. We could have had him, but yeah,
Oh, next time you're on.
yeah. But yeah,
Anderson is hilarious.
yeah.
He's so funny.
He's so funny, dude. Just talking to him, I'm just like, you're so funny. It kills me.
He is.
And he's a child.
He's so.
25
young.
years old.
He's so young.
You know, I like him young.
Like you, I know you like
Yeah.
him young.
Okay.
No,
That's not
he's
true.
so-
That's not
I
true.
swear to God, not true. He only likes his cousins. Okay.
Mhm.
No, Anderson's. No, we'll get him on next time you're on.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, he lives right here.
I live 2 blocks away.
Yeah. But I don't know.
What do you think about Neuralink? I'm just reading about Musk. And it just
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
if you
gonna,
heard.
no, it's something
Somebody-
they put in your brain to like. Yeah, what? No.
No, they put it in a person.
And what did the
So
person? What condition did the
recovering.
person have?
This is like 2 days ago.
Like they were like
They're
brain dead
still,
or something?
they're recovering. And like the only news that we've gotten so far is that they're positive. Like good brain waves are going through. Like we're getting good spikes of like brain electricity.
So this person's brain dead.
No. Well, they're starting it off with people that are like in wheel, like Stephen Hawking type people that like can't talk or can't like communicate. So they're starting it off with people like that.
So people who've been to Epstein Island.
yeah,
Starting off with
exactly.
The list, the flight log.
I think they might have done it to Epstein. See if they can bring him back.
Oh yeah.
Get him to talk.
Yeah.
No. So I don't know who it is, but they said that like they're only positive, only good things. But I don't like it. I'm against. I don't like it.
I don't know. I've heard that it can like if someone can't see, it can help with that. If someone has a stroke,
well, that's how it's going to start. But everything is.
It's going to get worse.
Everything gets more control, like bigger.
Just
like it's going to start with that, but then eventually everybody's going to have it in their head. Like everybody has to have a cell phone.
Oh,
you know what I mean? That's where I see it going.
Right. It's like okay. Well,
that's why I'm against it.
Girls want Neuralink. Girls want a guy with Neuralink. It's gonna be like that.
Sure.
Like, fuck. Now I gotta get Neuralink to
get
laid.
So like you have a phone, but like you think and then you make a phone call. Like you don't have to. Like you just talk through your head. You don't talk with your mouth.
And then they're tracking your thoughts.
See, now you're with me.
Then they're tracking your thoughts.
Now you're with. See,
and then you got the Apple Vision Pros.
Right. It's all gonna be. We're just gonna be robots.
Yeah.
Like
we're in pods. We're gonna be in pods.
Like I don't know why we're scared about AI taking over. Like some robot taking. It's good. We're gonna take over ourselves. So like the robot will be us.
Yeah.
That's what I'm scared of.
So we're gonna be we're worried about. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're just gonna be walking robots.
We're worried about. We're scared of robots like taking us over, but we are gonna be the ones.
Yeah. But that's the thing.
That's where we're going because it never stops. Technology never stops. So.
But with AI, it's like the good thing is that we might be robots and we'll be happier than we've ever been. Like what if it's gonna be good? Like this Neuralink, we're gonna be so happy and we're just gonna be like orgasming 4 times a day, eating whatever we want, not gaining weight.
Okay, sure, but isn't that could I guess that could be good, but isn't that not? I don't know. I don't know why it's not good. So then you never experience a real thing, a real feeling, I guess.
Yeah, that's
everything is all computerized.
But does it matter though if you're happy?
That's the real question.
Like, does it matter? I guess when AI takes over, hopefully we won't have to work. Like that's the goal. Like people like you and me, we won't have to work.
There's only gonna be like I guarantee cell phones started because like we're like we could talk more on the weekends and hang out. Cell phones now only mean we work more.
Yeah.
Because we have to get the second our
right.
boss texts us.
You're right.
We have like now we have our brain is enhanced. Now we have to work 20 hours a day because we don't have to sleep anymore because our brain is so enhanced and we have the Apple I don't like it. I don't like where it's headed at all. And yeah, this is turning into a conspiracy pod. But last week we're talking about moon landings.
This is not a conspiracy. These are theories.
This could be. I mean, I don't like where it's headed.
I know.
Because when we do something, we don't stop doing it.
But doesn't a world where you live in your apartment and everything's given to you and you don't have to do anything, it sounds kind of nice.
Okay,
I gotta be honest. Okay, it sounds kind of nice.
You saw the Lego movie, or have you seen the movie Free Guy?
No.
So Free Guy, or he's just in a. It's just Ryan Reynolds. He's just an NPC in a video game. An NPC is a non-playable character, so it's like kind of like the true like if you're playing the video game.
If I'm Master Chief in Halo,
he's just the guy crossing the street every day. He crosses the street at the same time. Every day, or like the Lego movie. The Lego movie, he just is the guy that goes to work. He's happy. He goes to work. Everything's happy. Is that life?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess not.
Just replaying the same thing every day?
No, it's not.
Like you just do whatever you have to do, and then that's it.
Yeah, I'm so wrong. I could not be more wrong.
Like that, but I mean, it could, I guess. Like if you have some free will, but then eventually you won't have free will. So then you'll be like,
But they can't though. That's the thing. They won't let us do nothing because if we all sat around all day and did nothing, we would read and like people would go, like start being informed about shit, and then everything would change. Like people would start having uprisings and stuff. That's why they have to keep us. They have to keep us in a hamster wheel so that we
100%.
have our own problems we have to worry about. If we didn't have problems, I didn't work for like 2 years when I was in my 20s. No, I didn't work 2 years. I didn't work for like 6 months in my 20s, and I became the biggest political, like radical Democrat, leftist, progressive fucking maniac.
That's why you moved to L.A.
Well, no, I was in L.A. I was in the perfect bubble for that.
Oh God, yeah.
And I was like, because I was just reading all this shit, and then I started getting a job, and I was like, oh, I don't have time to worry about that.
Yeah.
I don't have time anytime. I don't care.
Well, it's so easy to just fall into it because you read what you want to. You read what you want to read.
Yeah.
Like you don't read both. Like nobody reads both sides. Nobody ever reads.
No.
And it sucks that there's only two sides too. There's this side or there's that side, and if you're on that side, you can't even look at anything that side does.
Right.
It's dog shit. The whole setup is dog shit.
That's one thing I really thought
But
Trump was going to change. I never would vote for him. He's a total jerk off. I never did. But just for the record, but I thought he was going to break the two-party system. I thought he was going to run on his own.
So did I. I thought I was like, he's a very charismatic guy. I told my roommate at the time, I was like, I guarantee everybody hates him now, but if he wins, people will just grow to love him. It could not be more the opposite.
Well, I thought the same. I was like, I'm going to give him a shot.
I thought he was going to bring everyone together.
Yeah.
He did the opposite.
Because he was a Democrat. He used to be a fucking Democrat.
Uh-huh.
And I was going to give him a shot, but he just, it's crazy.
This is what,
you know what I think about a lot? Remember you tried to do that bit once? This is a total change in subject, but remember you did that bit about how, oh, yeah, I go to the bathroom and I fake like I wash my hands. I run the water. So people think I'm washing my hands.
Yeah, I stopped doing it. I was grossing people out.
I know. You know what, Tom? I thought about doing the same thing on stage. I was like, no, everyone would just be grossed out.
Yeah, it didn't get as many laughs as I thought it would get. So I feel like everybody doesn't wash their hands in the bathroom. Like if you go pee, what are you going to wash your hands for? Unless someone else is in there, and then you're like,
then you have to.
I'll run the water through my fingers.
It's like I didn't even touch my dick. I don't even. All I do
exactly.
is
I unzip it, pops out.
Yes, and I use my boxers to aim.
100%.
I know. It's just that's the thing, though. See, I think we're wrong. I think the people no one was laughing because people do wash their hands.
I disagree. I don't think everybody There's no way. I'm like, okay, you're dropping a Duke, you wash your hands.
Yeah,
you got.
But I think if you tried, that was a dead room. You only did it once, right?
I did it another time. It was also a dead room, but I wasn't that pumped about the joke.
Because people are gonna think you're gross.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because you told me afterwards, you're like, Tom, I thought about that same joke, but people are gonna think you're gross.
Yeah.
And so then you got in my head, and I was like, I don't want to.
I honestly, even I'm guilty of that sometimes. Even after the mic, I was like, I don't want to touch his hands.
Really?
Yes. And I do this. Even I was like, I don't want to touch Tom's hands.
Really?
Yeah. It's just I'm a total hypocrite, but.
Yeah, I mean, okay, in a public bathroom, if I'm pooping, yeah, of course you gotta wash. But you're peeing, whatever. It's like shaking hands.
Yeah.
I'm not peeing on my hands.
No. I wonder if people at a show would like that joke. Because if you're laughing at it, that means you do it.
Well, there's got to be more to it. I also didn't have.
Yeah.
I didn't have more fluff to add to it.
No,
either.
yeah,
that was kind of the end.
Right.
Like there's nowhere. I had nowhere to go. Yeah, if there was more places to go, I guarantee more people than not. Like girls got to wash their hands because they got to wipe down there.
Totally. You have a bidet? You ever thought about a bidet?
I don't. This guy at work was just brought up a bidet. I never used one. Every time I've seen a bidet at my friend's apartment, I always turn it on. I get squirted by the water.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what does this thing do? And that every single time was like, psh, my pants are ruined for the day.
It's life changing, for real.
You have one?
Yeah.
You mix it with? Isn't it cold?
I think it's kind of it's room temp. I'm used to it by now. I like it a lot. At first you're like, whoa, but you just ease into it with the pressure. Don't go full blast. But you'll be fucking. There'll be water coming out of your mouth. But
yeah, that's how I like because I would twist it like one little notch. It would just like rock it at me.
So you have used one.
Only when I pee at my friend's apartments.
You use one when you pee.
No, I've seen it and I just turn it on because I'm like,
Yeah.
I gotta twist this knob.
Yeah.
Because it's like I have to. I can't see this knob and not twist it, and then I do, and then that's when it gets on my pants.
One time I had a woman over, and she was giving me shit about the bidet. So I was like, it's okay. I was like, come look at it. I was like, come look at it. So she's like looking at it, and I fucking turn it on, and it hits her. It gets her right in like the neck. It was fucking great.
That's gold.
Gold. Awesome. I try to do that now. And every once someone's in my bathroom, I'm like, hey, let me show you this. And I fucking do it. And it sprints out and it hits them in the face.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Was she mad?
Didn't last. She was not happy. But she thought it was funny.
Afterwards,
She thought it was funny. Yeah. Okay, here's my prediction.
Yeah, what do you got?
Let me give you my prediction. It's going to be 34-22 Chiefs. And Purdy's going to...
That's a big win.
Yeah, and Purdy's going to throw at least one interception, possibly two.
Okay.
And then McCaffrey's going to have a pretty big game. But we're going to win because they can't...
McCaffrey
because no one's going to get open.
So good.
Yeah. And he can just break. If
He
just breaks
so
through.
Good. I remember him in college. I remember watching. So we have a New Year's Day party at this bar called my dad's friend's bar called the Piggery in Chicago. And I remember it's a New Year's Day party every year. So we watch all the New Year's Day Bowl. The Rose Bowl was this one. Christian McCaffrey at Stanford. It was Stanford versus Iowa. And Christian McCaffrey, they could have been 11-on-1 the entire game. Christian McCaffrey just absolutely stomped Iowa by himself. He had like 800 rushing yards. I think he had 7 touchdowns by himself. He had 2 punt returns.
Yeah.
It was that was the first time I ever saw this guy. I was like, he's pretty good. This guy's not bad. But he was not. Reggie Bush is the best college player I've ever seen.
Oh, hands down.
Like, Christian McCaffrey was great in that game, but like other games, he was good, but not.
Hands down.
Reggie Bush in college was unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I would watch games, and I'd rarely do. I would just to watch him. It was like a Michael Jordan thing.
It truly was. Every time he touched the ball, I think he stunk in the NFL because they made him get too big. Or I think maybe he thought he had to get big, so he got like bulky. He got like,
and he was getting injured.
But no, he just couldn't move like he did.
Yeah,
he couldn't like, because he was never like huge. He was strong, but like he was like very just fit and just.
Well, didn't he get hurt a lot?
Yeah,
probably
on
from
the
getting
Saints.
too
probably,
big.
Probably from getting, because he couldn't move his body.
Yeah,
he couldn't move his body like his body was meant to move. Like in college, he was not. In NFL, he just got stacked.
Huge. Right.
Yeah, his neck became huge. College, he was like normal looking and just so fast. And he stopped. Remember that one? He's running towards the sidelines, stops. The guy, there's like 3 guys that fly by, and then he cuts back the other way, scores touchdown.
Yeah.
He was so goddamn good.
Yeah. Then again, I don't know how good was their line. Still though, it doesn't matter. Every time I see a good running back, I'm like, how good's the line?
I mean, in college, it's probably not the best. I mean, they were great.
USC was great.
Pete Carroll,
Matt Leinart.
USC.
Yeah,
the Bush push. I'll never forget that game.
The Bush push.
I'm a Notre Dame fan. Yeah, so Matt Leinart.
Sounds like my prom night.
So nice. No, so Matt Leinart's the quarterback, and Notre Dame is winning this game. Notre Dame is about to win. And I don't know if they go for 2.
Oh, I remember this game.
They go to score a touchdown, but it's in Notre Dame Stadium, and Matt Leinart's under center. It's exactly what they do today, but it was illegal then. But the refs didn't call like the tush push was not legal then. It still might not.
So Reggie Bush pushed.
Reggie Bush, like Matt Leinart was going down. He was not scoring, and Reggie Bush like sprinted into his back and started pushing him into the end zone, and then he fell forward and scored.
Yeah.
And Notre Dame lost because of it. And the Bush put, it was a huge scandal. It was because Notre Dame was like number 1. They were back. That was a crazy season too. That was nuts.
That was awesome. That was
I was a big
season, right?
Notre Dame fan.
Was that
I think that was
that Texas USC national championship?
No, because USC won the national champ. Wait.
No.
Did Reggie Bush lose national championship? I think you're right.
No, you know what? I think they were going to repeat. And no, so Vince Longhorns beat the USC in a national championship.
Yes, you're right. I think it was that year.
Weren't they trying to repeat it though? I think they won the previous year. I could be wrong. I don't know, but
I feel like you're right.
I feel like I've been
What's his
wrong
name?
so many
Vince,
times in this episode.
Vince
Young,
Young, yeah.
Vince McMahon.
R.I.P. Also R.I.P.
He died.
No, but I mean,
he looks
retired.
dead.
He
looks.
retired.
Oh, he did. Have you seen
No,
him
he
lately?
retired like 2 days ago. You didn't hear about this?
No, dude. He looks like a. He looks like
No, he looks
shell.
good. He looks good.
He looks
He's
like.
jacked.
But he looks like a hollow like jacked guy. It looks like what are those
like
things?
a blow up doll.
Yeah, like those. What are they? Taxidermy. He's like a taxidermist, like a steroid taxidermist. Like
I thought he looked good, but he just quit. He just like 3 days ago because of some sexual assault allegations.
oh, finally they got him.
it was some
Christ.
they called it human trafficking, which is never a good allegation.
No, it's not. I mean. Oh wait, he does look good. Maybe
He looks he's like 80.
Okay, you know what? You see photos on the internet, and it's like not even them.
For like an 80-year-old, like looking good.
Yeah,
I don't think he's 80 yet. I'm probably like 78, 79.
he does look good. He just looks so loose. Doesn't he look fake?
I mean, the mustache is terrible.
He looks dead. He looks
the mustache makes everything way worse.
it's really bad.
But no, he's got like some sex trafficking stuff going. So he just had to step down, which is not a good look.
I love those videos they show on Instagram of like old WWE, and it was like this shit would not go today. They're always like showing wild clips. Like there was one, there was like one clip of a wrestler raped a girl, and she's out there with them, and like the baby there, and he punts. It's crazy. I don't know.
What?
Yes, dude. The storylines they used to have, I don't know. I got nothing but.
Well, that's how people get. I mean, that's how everyone got hooked.
Yeah.
Like I was never into. Like I wasn't really allowed to watch it, and then like my roommate after college, he was super into wrestling, so I was like, well, we just have it on, so I'd like in passing just kind of pay attention, and then I like got super hooked.
Yeah.
Because the stories are so good, and then they're like good, they're like fun. It's like
they're showmen.
It's soap operas for dudes. Is really what it is. It's fully just a soap opera for dudes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you get hooked, and you're like, oh, fuck this guy. He sucks. He's such an asshole. But you're like, oh, but he's so great.
I know. The video game was great.
Oh, always. You pull the chair out of the audience. So,
that was a go-to move. Go get the chair.
Go get the chair. Oh, God, it's so fun. I think I love. I don't pay attention to it again. Like I only paid attention when I lived with him, but it's just so. It's a blast to pay attention. If you actually follow, like I would go see like WWE Raw.
Yeah. No, my nephew, my brother-in-law brought my nephews to like the WWF.
Well, your brother-in-law is like
dude,
gold medal.
Dude, my nephew's he's winning wrestling tournaments. He's 6.
Is he really?
He's winning wrestling tournaments.
So he's gonna be a short guy though too.
Yeah, they're all gonna be short. They're like
wrestlers
5%.
Wrestlers it like compresses your bones. Right?
I know. He's like permanently like in the ready position at all times. My brother-in-law is, but
like a frog.
Yeah, but ugh.
Wrestling's the hard. I wrestled for 2 years in high school. The hardest thing I ever did.
It's so hard.
It's
terrible.
So hard, and there's no action. You're just like gripping this guy so hard.
Yeah, and it's just for one point. I gotta just fucking.
It's like so hard.
It's terrible. It's such a good. I wish I could do it now. I would if I didn't have my injuries and shit. I would try to like just live wrestle as a workout.
Oh,
I just think that'd be fun.
If you're winning.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, dude, getting choked out.
Oh, it's horrible.
God,
you feel like you're never gonna breathe again.
Yeah, you feel like you're gonna die because you are dying.
Yeah.
You literally are dying.
Yeah. It's horrible. It's not fun.
No. But my nephews, they all just, and now they're 4 and 6. Every time I go back home, one goes for my legs, the other one goes for my arms, and they just try to bring me down.
And they do.
And I get hard. But no, but they're great. I was going to ask you, what was I going to ask? Oh, yeah. So I'm going home for the Super Bowl. Going back home to KC.
Yeah.
We got a nice Airbnb downtown.
Why don't you just stay at your parents' place?
I am Friday night, but then me and the boys, the dogs, we got an Airbnb Saturday, Sunday night. Yeah, and there's like 6, 7 of us. So Saturday night, it's just gonna be the boys, right? For the dogs, for all the dogs. Okay, Saturday night.
Got to.
Sunday night, the women are joining us
Let's go.
for the game. The husbands and the wives and
So
girlfriends.
you're going to be alone.
Well,
Lonely,
no, there'll be
lonely Tittone.
I'm used to it. No, but there's going to be other like third wheel. I'm not going to be the only
like sisters
seventh
and
wheel. No, just like wives and girlfriends are joining us on Sunday night.
All right.
Okay.
Well, tell one of them to bring a sister or something.
Here's the thing. Hear me out. We should, if they're staying in the Airbnb Sunday night, I guess let me ask you this: should they have to pay for Sunday night? The women.
I mean, probably.
Right?
If they're, like their husbands or boyfriends should be factoring in that payment. Yes.
Correct. For Sunday. So
Yes.
it should not just be split 6 ways. 5 ways.
It's a weird. It's
Sure,
weird.
like the nice gentleman thing to do.
It's a
whatever.
weird juxtaposition.
But I'm sleeping on the fucking couch.
Oh yeah,
And I gotta fucking
you
pay.
Shouldn't get boned. You shouldn't.
No,
get boned like that.
so it's Sunday night should be split up, 8 ways.
Yes, absolutely. Because I've been in a similar situation. I went to what's the U2 album place? The desert with the weird.
Oh, Joshua Tree.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, I did. That was good. That was good. That was a good
so-
catchphrase. You gonna play that game?
Oh, great game.
Yeah.
No, we went up there, and so I'm paying the exact same as everybody else, but I was the only single one.
That's fucking.
I'm the only single one, and I stayed on the couch. Everybody else got a nice bedroom together. They're all couple. I went for this person's birthday. Everybody else had a nice bedroom, but they only had enough bedrooms for every couple.
Huh.
I stayed on the couch. I paid exactly as much as all these bums, and I'm on the couch. And there's no drapes. And we're in the middle of the desert. The place didn't have any air conditioning, and the sun comes up blazing through this window. It didn't at night it didn't get colder than 118 degrees, and I'm not even exaggerating. At night the coldest it got was 118.
You're not exaggerating.
It was. And they didn't have a pool. You know what they had? They had a hot tub.
It felt better in the hot tub.
It was cold in the hot tub. It was like, oh, thank God, finally some refreshment in this hot tub.
So wait, okay. So how many? Is it 4? Let's say there were 15 people.
It was probably about that.
Including men and women.
I think I was the 15. And then 7 couples.
Was it split 8 ways or 15 ways?
I think it was split 8 ways.
That is. You know what? Before I even asked this question, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, Tom definitely would not say anything.
I didn't say
and you would eat it and pay.
I did.
You would.
I did.
Of
course
you're
I did.
a team player.
And I slept
I'm
on
not.
the couch. I didn't need a blanket, but like I also can't fall asleep without I need something covering me when I'm falling. I don't know. It's weird. But
and none of them said, "Hey, Tom, you don't have to pay."
No, because to them it seemed normal.
Yeah, you know why? Because they don't care about us.
No,
it's
they
a fucking
don't.
constant war between couples and relationships and single people.
Well, because we're cool and they're dorks. They're out there. All the girls in that group way cooler than the guys, by the way.
Really?
Oh,
It's
God.
usually the case.
Especially out here. All the guys just the biggest dopes.
Yeah.
Like we stayed up at night playing beer. I stayed up at night playing beer pong with the girls. Because all the guys like, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm going to bed. Like, okay, dork.
Yeah.
Like, go to bed. No AC. God, this place was so hot. It was so brutal. No booms. No nothing.
And
We
you're
drank.
drunk,
We drank.
waking
Oh,
up in
God.
this heat.
Oh,
I
it
would have had
was
a
so
fucking
hot.
panic attack.
It was so hot. It was so. I will never forget how hot it was there.
What was it for?
It was for one of their birthdays.
Yeah. See, if someone asked me to go, hey, you want to go to an Airbnb with 7 other couples for a birthday? No.
Well, I thought I was getting a room. Going in, I was like, okay, there's enough room. So there was like a house and then a guest house, and there was enough room for them.
And there was no single women.
No single women whatsoever. I was the only single guy. I was the only single person.
If they were like, Nick, you can come for free, I still wouldn't go.
Yeah, I wish I had. I will never
Wow.
forget this. I will never forget this place. It was brutal. It
Never,
was
never been to
so-
Joshua Tree.
It's actually a pretty cool town.
Is it cool?
Very cool town. There's little it feels like you're in the middle of a small town, like a small country town.
Yeah.
Like there's like little stores and like little like cool like restaurant. Like it feels like down home, like America,
Uh-huh.
even though you're in California. And
Isn't it like really like
Joshua's.
it's like the trees are really unique or something?
Yeah, the trees are. Yeah, they're called Joshua trees. That's why it's so the trees are like.
Got it.
They're like freaky looking.
Yeah. Like
but they're everywhere. But
like-
they're just in the middle of nothing. Like there's nothing. It's just nothing desert, and then these weird little trees popping up.
kind of like fuck, what was I was trying to think of her name. The girl we were just talking about on TikTok.
Oh, Gorlock the Destroyer.
Gorlock the Destroyer.
Oh, my dream woman.
Would you?
How much?
Okay, we'll start it. And no one found out.
Oh, no one found out.
No one found out.
I mean,
We didn't even need to name a price.
yeah, I don't know. It could be a late night at Burgers.
All right, $1,000.
Nobody finds out?
No one finds out.
Let's go.
Are you serious?
Why not?
Oh, that wouldn't haunt you? That wouldn't haunt your insides?
No way.
And then she's like texting you the next day?
Oh, no. You didn't say exchange numbers.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm gonna have to keep a relationship going with this person, even though it's not a like dating, like I'm not gonna want to talk.
You want to hear the most disgusting joke of all time?
Yes.
This is not my joke. Just for the record, I'm not. It's a street joke. It's not my joke.
A street joke.
It's a street joke. Yeah, I don't know where it came from, but this bartender told me. Okay, so a guy just broke up with his girlfriend. He got dumped. A guy just got dumped. He's like he's broke. He has no girlfriend. He's like, you know what? I got $20. That's all I got. I'm going down to Tijuana. I'm gonna go to a brothel. Try to meet a girl, and get laid and feel better. He goes down to Tijuana. He's alone. He shows up. He only has $20. So he goes to the maitre d'. He's like, hey, I got $20. Like, can I? She's like, oh, well, no, that's not gonna get you anything. But there's the $15 girl in the back room. You can go see her. So he's like, okay, all right, fine. He's like, fuck it, all right. He walks in, and she is the most disgusting, huge, smelly, just acne everywhere, just absolutely disgusting woman you've ever seen in your life. It smells, it's disgusting, and her breath's terrible. He smells it right when he walks in, and he's just like, I need this. He's like, I don't care. He's like, I really need this right now. I came all the way down here. This is all I can do.
Poor guy.
So she's like, $15. He's like, okay. So they start having sex, and it tastes like it. I mean, it's the worst sex he's ever had. It feels like sandpaper. It feels like absolute sandpaper. It takes forever for him to finish. Finally he finishes, and he's putting his clothes on. And she's like, "How was that?" He's like, "Oh, it was good, thanks." And she's like, "For the other $5, I'll give you the best sex you've ever had." He's like, "What?" She's like, "For the other $5, I'll give you the best sex you've ever had." So he's like, "Okay, fuck it, sure, all right, let's do it." Does it? It feels amazing. He finishes in like 5 seconds. It was amazing. And then afterwards, he's like, how did you do that? That felt so good. She's like, oh, well, for the extra $5, I picked off the scabs.
Oh my God.
You can cut that if you want, but that's the most disgusting joke ever.
No, I'm keeping it in, and you're 100% right. Easily the most disgusting joke ever.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Strawberry guava. Naturally, now we're cut the advertisement to Topo Chico.
Topo Chico, brought to you by Tijuana.
You ever heard that joke before?
No.
Yeah.
Never. The jokes that I've just been hot on, because we're redoing the build my parents' building that they own, and so what do you call a guy no arms no legs hangs out in front of your door?
What?
Matt. These are the jokes that I'm on.
Okay.
What do you call a guy no arms no legs hangs out on your wall?
What?
Art. What do you call two guys hangs out above your window?
Two guys? Just two guys?
Two guys, no arms, no legs, hangs out above your window.
What?
Curtain rod.
Curtain rod.
These are my jokes.
Yeah. These are
these
are great general contractor jokes.
What do you call a guy no arms, no legs, just hanging out in the pool?
Oh, raft.
Oh, I thought you were gonna get it.
Don't say it.
Come on, I thought you were gonna get it.
I know. What?
Bob.
Bob.
Yeah, he's bobbing in the water.
Oh, but he's on a raft.
No arms, no legs in the water.
Oh, that's what you said. Okay. I imagine for some reason
you said his name was Raft.
I imagine he was on a pool raft. Because he'd be drowning.
What do you call a chick with one leg on your hanging on your wall?
What?
Eileen.
Okay.
And that one's not that good. I got to work chop that one.
Oh, you making these up?
No. My dad was like, these are 100 years old. I said one to him, and he was like, oh, these are like 1,000,000 years old.
That might work. These jokes might work with my clients at work. The contractors who buy my doors. I like it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. These are good door jokes. No, I had something else to ask you about Neuralink, about these three guys. Oh, the three guys that died.
3 guys that died in Kansas City. Well, we never really.
Yeah, we didn't really
dive into that. We got off on the Neuralink or the acid thing, but so close.
Because the guy is called the chemist, like the
chemist,
HIV
right.
guy. Yeah.
Right. Imagine being the woman who found the frozen bodies.
Because she couldn't get in touch with the guy, so she's like pounding on, like she hopped the back fence, right?
Yeah.
And found him just in the yard dead.
Yeah. I mean, dude. And it was so cold in Kansas City.
Something's got to be going on there.
I don't know, man.
Right?
I think the chemist just likes to party. I think the chemist just probably likes to party. Now, is he probably at fault? Definitely.
I mean, unless he... Well, there was a fifth guy there, too, who
Correct,
who
but
knows?
Supposedly he was like, I left when everyone was still alive. He said that. I read the article yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And I love how I read Fox News. I Googled it, and then Fox News article came up. Update on the guys that like froze to death. It's like, no, that's not what happened, but that's definitely going to want you to click.
Well, that's what they're saying.
No, they did not freeze to death.
Well, at first they were saying 3 guys found frozen because they were frozen when they got found. Yeah. They were like their bodies because it was freezing.
Right.
That's what the initial stories were. Was that they were like because their bodies were frozen, but then now they're doing the autopsies and they did find evidence of drugs.
Fentanyl.
So they didn't say didn't say fentanyl yet.
Sources say.
Did they?
I read an article where it's like sources close to the report say fentanyl and cocaine.
It's gotta be. That's why people are dying. Fentanyl.
Yeah. And who knows? Maybe these guys were like doing fentanyl. It's possible. People just do. And if you're a chemist,
well, they put fentanyl in everything. Like it's cheaper and it's way more potent.
Yeah.
So like maybe they put the wrong amount of fentanyl in there.
Yeah. Or that chemist just has a higher tolerance because he does it all the time.
Yeah.
You never fucking know.
I mean,
and those guys don't have a high tolerance for.
It's a weird situation.
Yeah, bro. KCMO represent. Go Chiefs, baby.
Oh yeah, 7 minutes from your parents' house.
Dude, literally, it's like on the way to like the movie theater I would go to as a kid. On the way.
It's a nice neighborhood.
It's nice. Like it used to be nicer, and then it's just like everything else. Everything needs to be fucking bigger.
They were at the game,
but it was
right. They were at.
No, they were watching the game.
They were watching.
They were watching the game. But nice neighborhood. You wouldn't think. I mean, the guy had money. Sounds like if he's
he's a chemist.
If he's a scientist,
he was he was some sort of chemist, engineer, something for the HIV figure outers.
Imagine partying so hard that you wake up 2 days later and you're like, "What? There's dead bodies in my backyard.
Dead friends in your yard."
Yeah.
Okay, if he had nothing to do with it, that is pretty devastating. Because everybody kind of is blaming him. But if he really, truly had nothing to do with it, that stinks. Yeah. Like, that's like, first you lost your 3 best buddies, and now everyone's blaming you. So he couldn't even, like, they did have all the funerals I read, and he didn't go.
He was so beat up. He's in rehab now.
No, he can't, because everybody, like, all their families are like, no, you did. Like, all the families think he did something.
Yeah, of course they're not going to, yeah.
He moved out of the house. He's in rehab.
He's in rehab, yeah.
Something went out. Something.
That'd be cool to be in rehab with that guy.
Something's afoot. Yeah, just to hear what he had to say.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, I lost my job. Yeah, I killed 3 of my friends. Their bodies were found frozen.
So they call me the chemist. And,
yeah.
I was, I cooked up a little concoction.
Yeah. I mean,
poor guy.
Poor guy. It's tough, but who knows what. I mean, obviously,
it's so weird, and it's also very weird that it's just in the news this much. It's like very in the news, which is has me questioning a lot because I don't know what like people die all the time.
Yeah, but it's so like primal to hear about bodies, frozen bodies being
Frozen
found
bodies in the
in
yard.
a fucking
Yeah.
residential neighborhood. It's like so like I want to know what happened more.
Yeah.
When, When really I knew right away. I was like, oh yeah, they overdosed probably.
That's the first thing I thought. I was like, yeah, they definitely overdosed.
Yeah.
Had to.
Yeah.
Because 3 guys don't just sit in the yard until they die, like when it's cold out.
Yeah. No.
You're gonna go home.
Yeah, and if you're a smart scientist guy, and let's say you knew something was happening, you wouldn't just leave them there.
Yeah. He said he went to bed early and then he didn't know that they were there.
And he slept for 48 hours. He said
40. Yeah, he was like asleep most of the time. So like whatever they were doing was good.
Yeah.
Chiefs
won too.
That's not a Bud Light hangover.
And Chiefs won.
Of course they win. They do. That's all they. Hey, cheers, Chiefs. I got to pick a playoff team because the Bears aren't doing it.
I'm surprised you went with the Chiefs, aren't you? Oh, you like Mahomes.
I love Mahomes, and I love seeing him succeed because I want every snap. I want the Bears to just be like, God damn it, we traded up to not draft him.
Yeah. Are you guys keeping Fields?
I hope not.
It's interesting.
Honestly, I hope so because I think Caleb Williams is going to stink. I think he's going to be a bust, and I want Marvin Harrison Jr. I know it's like the devil,
Yeah.
Right. So like we know what Fields is. He's there.
Yeah.
He's whatever. He's there, and he turned it up at the end of the season. So I'd be fine keeping him, getting Marvin Harrison Jr. That's who I want. I want him bad.
Dude, you guys need a fucking quarterback.
Fields is whatever. But Caleb Williams is in the end. I think he's going to be trash.
You know what,
I
though?
think he's going to be absolutely terrible.
If you put Fields as the quarterback of the Niners, he would do very well. Any quarterback with a pulse on the Niners.
Wow, you hate Brock Purdy.
I do. What has he proven?
I mean, he's in the Super Bowl right now.
Barely. Detroit lost that game. Did you watch that game?
Of course I did.
They blew that. They don't deserve to be there.
He is in the Super Bowl. And that's more than most quarterbacks can say.
Do you remember Goff?
Dan Marino, never been to the Super Bowl. Brock Purdy, in the Super Bowl. Jared Goff.
Kaepernick in the Super Bowl.
That's why Harbaugh's just a great coach.
He is a great coach.
I want him to come. He was like a curveball. Nobody, because Alex.
You know how to stop him.
Because Alex Smith was the starter, and then he got hurt.
Yeah.
And then Kaepernick, everybody's like, wait, who's this? He's a running quarterback? Like,
right.
He's so different than Alex Smith.
Yeah.
And he came in like in the playoffs.
No.
Well, it was close. It was late in the season.
Later.
Yeah.
It was maybe mid, I feel like. Anyways.
But yeah, so I mean, if Harbaugh could bring Kaepernick to the Super Bowl, I feel
he's on the Chargers now.
I know.
Peyton.
The Chargers are about to be so good.
I know. Finally, Herbert has a coach.
Oh God, I wanted Jim Harbaugh so bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. But he wants to come to L.A.
No, he wanted to come to the Bears. Like their article, like he
really,
was like, yeah.
That would have been so awesome.
Every choice the Bears make is the wrong one.
Wait, they passed on him?
No, yeah, to keep Eberflus.
Bullshit.
They didn't pass. They never interviewed him. They said we're not looking for a new coach. But Harbaugh, reports were that Harbaugh wanted to be interviewed by the Bears. He was interested in.
God, he's such a Bears fucking football coach.
He played for the Bears.
He did?
Yeah.
I feel bad for you guys. And same thing what you guys did with the Bulls in '98. Was it '98? You just fucking got rid of
98. Yeah, 98 was the end,
dude. And they could have won 3 more.
Did you see that? You see what's her name? Jerry Krause's widower or widow. So they gave out they had the Bulls Hall of Fame thing 2 weeks ago, and Jerry Krause he's the little short fat guy.
Yeah, the GM.
Yeah, who everybody hated.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes in to accept the Hall of Fame award. Everybody starts booing because his picture was up. The whole stadium starts booing, and she just burst out into tears. It was rough. It was not a good look. It was pretty sad, actually.
This was in Bulls.
This was
arena.
at United Center. Yeah, it was not good. So yeah, she said they show her hey, Jerry Krause, and everyone boo.
I mean,
well, anything that's owned by what's his name?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's his fault. It's his fucking fault.
Jerry Reinsdorf.
Yeah, it's his fucking fault.
He stinks. Well, he owns the White Sox too, and he's gonna. Isn't that? Imagine owning 2 sports teams, 2 professional teams,
dude.
Imagine owning one, then imagine owning another one.
Yeah.
He owns both Chicago teams.
And they both suck.
They're both terrible. Well, he had Michael Jordan, and that's about it. And then the White Sox, he got lucky in 2005. Like, it was like a curveball of a year that he just had the lucky White Sox win the World Series.
Yeah.
But other than that, like,
I have a segment. Do you have any segments? You could do a segment maybe. It's called, what's this called? The Buddy Podcast?
Buddy. Yeah.
We got to think of a segment because you need a segment. You need like a segment operation. This
Yeah.
is great. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like buddies. So like you could maybe ask them like what your childhood friends, like what your childhood friends were like, and get into that.
Your buddies?
Don't ask me. Yeah, your buddies.
Yeah.
I
Are
don't
you
know.
still my childhood friends? I'm only really close. Like, I'm close with only a few of them. I'm bad at keeping in touch with people, though.
Are you?
Terrible.
Yeah. I show up and you're on the phone with your brother. You're like, I call you. Hey, it goes both ways. Okay, you can call me too.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was like, he goes, yeah, but you never call me. I was like, you don't call me.
Yeah, my dad's the same way. Oh, you finally call. I'm like, you got a fucking phone too.
Phones work both ways.
Yeah.
Right. He works with autistic kids. I guess.
So he can
I
provide
don't
help
know
for you?
exactly. No, that's why he moved away from me.
Yeah.
I was unhelpable.
Yeah, he's like, I can't.
I can't even.
No.
Uh,
Rest in peace to his dog that
oh,
died.
I know, Rudy,
3-year-old.
poor guy.
Did you meet Rudy?
Oh yeah, he was insane. He was nuts. Called him the Red Storm. He was an Irish setter.
How big we talking?
Big. He was big.
Oh, okay.
He was a tank.
And so,
And,
and he swallowed something and
He
it killed
ate
him.
something. They didn't know what it was.
What the fuck?
and then-
Do they still don't know?
They don't know. Because they didn't. I mean, eventually, like at the end, they were like, well, there's something in. They knew something was in there at the end, but like before they didn't. It's so sad, so brutal.
Wow.
He was a young kid, young pup.
3.
Cheers, Rudy.
Cheers to Rudy. R.I.P.
He was one of the best. So sad. I love
Is
dogs.
it-
Did you have a dog growing up?
Yeah, I did. I had a grew up with Yorkies. I had
Those little ones.
little,
right?
like, oh, this big.
Yeah,
Best
but they were
dogs.
huge to you.
They were big. They were like, yeah. Huge. But yeah, one George, she died when I was like in Georgie, yeah. Well, she died when I was in 6th grade, and we got 2 more, Sam and Soph. They're both dead now. My parents just got a new one, another Yorkie, named Dolly.
Love it.
Love this dog.
After the llama or after parting?
After like baby doll. Like Dolly. Hey Dolly.
Hey, Dolly.
It's an Italian thing. Hey,
Okay,
Dolly.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but I want to get a Yorkie. Like, I want to get a dog. Obviously, if it wasn't for my schedule, I would get a dog.
100% agree.
It wasn't for my, like, yeah.
I love dogs too much to get one because I would never be able to be around for it.
Right.
I love dogs.
Or you would, and then, like, your life would.
I'd be
fucked.
I'd quit everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I want to get a Yorkie, but I don't think I could pull that off.
No, you got to get a big dog.
Yeah. Well, or like I don't like big dogs.
No, I'm not talking like Great Dane, but get
Like a medium.
So my favorite dog, I mean, it's obviously the dog I grew up with, but a golden doodle, dude, they are the best ever. They're like people in dog suits. Like they know English. This Woody, my parents' dog right now, Woody, he knows. He looks at you and he's just like, get the fuck up. We're walking. Like
What kind of dog is this?
It's a it's a poodle and a golden retriever mix, and they don't shed, which I love.
Golden Doodle.
Yes.
Oh, I love these dogs.
They're
I
they
fucking
are
love these. They're too big.
Wait, hold on.
They're too big.
Wait, hold on. You just Googled golden doodle.
Yeah.
This is my dog. This is Bogey. No, this is Woody right here.
That's not your actual dog.
Yes, it is. My mom took this picture.
What?
My mom took this picture. This is Woody when he was a little baby, and then this is his brother who like the neighbors down the block own. My mom took this picture.
It's like a famous photo.
Yeah.
It's the second picture that popped up on Google.
Yeah, my mom took that
What
picture.
a great photo.
Yeah. So the little puppy down there is my dog.
That is your dog.
Yes. That's Woody.
Wow.
But no, golden doodles, they just know, they're so smart. They like know they just know what you're thinking. They know what you're doing. And they like they think that they're people. So like they'll
Just like women. That's bad. I'm kidding.
Leaving it.
We're kidding.
No, like when I'm eating, sitting at the table eating, he comes up to me and he thinks that me and him are equals because like I come in once in a while, and so like he knows my parents are the boss, but like I'll be eating at the table and he'll come up to me and he'll just like I made a plate for us.
Yeah.
Well, he thinks so. Like I'm eating and he'll just start blasting his face against my arm, like hey, feed. Like he starts punching my arm with his face.
Because you give in. You know he probably.
Of course I do. Of course I do. I spill some on the floor. I get yelled at. I still get yelled at by my parents.
Yeah, it's fine.
Do you? Your parents don't yell at you still.
No, they don't yell. My mom gets pissed at me. My dad just doesn't say it. He doesn't care. But my mom does get mad. But no. Imagine still getting grounded at 32 years old.
I mean, it's not far off.
No.
Cause my family's so crazy. My family's ridiculous. My dad's one of 10. So like he grew up in the weirdest house ever.
Yeah.
Like cuz when I grew up, like that was normal. Like being close to my family like that was so normal, and like having a billion cousins and aunts and uncles always around, that was to me like I thought everybody had that.
Right.
And then I like start meeting people, and people were like, "Yeah, I don't talk to my I have an uncle and he stinks." Like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
Like I'm like best friends with all my uncles, all my cousins, like that. So like I'm the oldest in my family, but like I act like I'm a younger sibling because all my cousins they're just always older, and like I was trying to hang out and be cool with them, and they were like, "Nah, get the hell out of here."
Yeah.
Dumb kid. Like, do you have a lot of? I mean, I know you got that one, but like,
no, I was, growing up, I had cousins that were my age. They were cool. We would hang out, but we stopped hanging out because the family stopped getting together. It just happens.
Yeah, see, ours didn't. We just only get together more now.
Yeah, so we got together. I was like, on this past year, I was like, maybe in like November, I was like, we should have all dads, because my dad's one of 7.
Okay, so he's got a huge family too.
So I was like,
Did he grow up in KC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, we should have all the brothers and sisters over, dad's side, like we used to for Christmas.
Yeah.
I just didn't think it was going to happen. I was like, oh, we should do that. And then they call me, okay, so this is a great idea you had. We're telling everyone it was your idea. I was like, no, don't. I was like, no, don't. So then they come over. It's a whole thing. And I'm like,
that's fun.
God we don't do this.
But that's fun.
I'm sure your family is different. It probably depends on the family.
Well,
but you're right. It was fun.
It was fun.
Fun.
You did it once and for like forever. Like my family, they're all together tonight.
Right.
Like my every weekend they're together. So it's not like there's never a planned thing. It's like somebody's having a person over and then everybody comes.
Yeah.
like hey, you can come over, and then he tells everybody. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Dave's having a party. Let's go.
Yeah.
So then everybody goes.
Yeah, that's great. And you can see that just in your personality. I also love when I was talking about how the bit I have about how sometimes I sleep in the same bed as my mom. And you come up to me after and you're like, it's not weird.
It's not weird at all.
It's not weird.
Me and my mom will watch whatever. We'll watch
exactly.
It's not weird at all. Like if we're staying at a hotel, there's one bed. We're sleeping in the bed.
Sleeping in the bed. Yeah. Even like at night, dad's in the basement.
Weird. I feel like there's more of us than like are willing to like stand up and admit. Like people are easy to jump on the bandwagon and say, "Oh yeah."
Right.
But no, nobody's
Well, most people we probably have good families.
Yeah, most people that move here hate their families.
They hate their families.
That's why they're so weird.
Yeah. So if I did that bit in the Midwest,
that's why we get along, because we like our families.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I was telling my mom, I was like, I have friends that come in town that don't even tell their families that they're in town.
Right.
I could not imagine doing that.
If I didn't tell my family, they would find out and then kill me. They would find out from one of my friends and then murder me.
Yeah. It would be so just off-putting. They'd be like, why would you do that? Like, because they're not on my ass at all when I'm home. I could be gone the whole time. They wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Regardless, but,
I can't imagine doing that. Also, when I go home, I love, like, my family's like who I want to hang out with.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I love hanging out with my buddies, but, like, I love hanging out with my family.
Yeah.
like New Year's Eve, we're in my dad's garage, like my parents' garage, and we call it the Garage Mahal.
The Garage Mahal.
Yeah.
Why garage? Oh, garage mahal.
Like
yeah.
Taj.
Does he have it all set
like
up?
Taj
for
Mahal? No,
yeah.
it's just a garage.
It's just a garage.
Yeah, there's a TV in it and a cooler.
Yeah. No, I think that we're very. I mean, yeah. Look at us, two privileged
Well, it's
fucking
Midwest.
guys. Yeah. But still, even in the Midwest, a lot of people.
We're only privileged because our parents, we love our families,
right.
which is very outrageous out here. Everybody, you go to a comedy show, you go to an open mic, everyone's like, my dad is the worst. Like, okay.
I know. I kind of it's kind of crazy because there's a part of me, I know it's not right, but there's a part of me that like envies that a little bit.
Why? Because you think you're gonna be funnier?
No, I don't think so. I think though that I wouldn't feel as bad about being away from them. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, I totally get what you
I'm
mean.
like, I wish I don't wish, but like it would be nice to have my parents be total pieces of shit. So I'm like, I don't have to go home. I don't want to go home.
Yes.
And I'm like, I don't feel bad. I don't miss them.
Yeah.
I don't want to be around
I
them.
get that actually so much.
I
wish my family sucked.
I don't
want to be a Bears fan anymore. I want to ignore Chicago.
Go Rams.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, they made the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
At least the Bears.
Yeah. And then, but
I totally get what you mean.
But the best thing
Because
ever.
all I want to do, whenever they're together, they're texting me pictures. I only want to be home.
That's it. Yeah, I want to be I want to see my nephews, and I want to see my sister, my dad, my mom.
Caroline got married this past October.
Nice.
This past year. Yeah.
Is this the lesbian cousin sister?
Sister. Yeah. Well, yeah, she's the only sister, but yeah, the lesbian one. But
She is lesbian.
No, she got married to a guy.
Okay, but she's lesbian though.
Yeah, I mean, in my eyes, yeah.
Yeah. They don't have sex.
Yeah, exactly.
Only to reproduce.
Thank you. See, you get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they got married, and it was so fun. It was so good.
Well, yeah. I mean, I feel like that's your element. The wedding.
I am a pro wedding goer.
Oh. I mean, I don't care. I don't care if we haven't talked for 5 years. You're getting invited to my wedding for morale.
I'm 100. If you want your wedding to be fun, I'm there.
Oh yeah. If I want people dancing,
well, okay, you gotta tell me. Just give me the DJ's phone number. I'll text him. I'll put on hits.
Yeah, and he'll fucking cancel. This Tom guy's driving me crazy. I'm out. I
no,
can't
I'm
do
just
it.
gonna send him one text with all the hits. Just be like, make sure you play all these. Got to hit Celine Dion at the right moment. You can't just put her on in the middle.
No. So when's the right moment for Celine?
Celine is like more toward like 3/4 way through. So it's like almost over, but like not yet.
Yeah.
So it's like you hit Celine. Celine's a little slower, but like everybody's gonna be cutting that rug.
Yeah.
And then like once Celine comes on, then that's when you know that the wind down hits are coming on. So closing time is going to be soon. So Celine, and then all like the
kind of sad though.
Like I want to dance with somebody,
no.
and then you get like, and then you go like, what's going on? What's up by 4 Non-Blondes, and then like it's like the.
Got it. Okay, so it's not. So Celine is the beginning of the end.
Yes, exactly.
But you still have a peak, another peak.
Another peak through the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So Celine is the end of the third quarter.
Tom, you're a fucking mastermind.
Oh, I'm all about it. I mean, I'm packing Badger and Jam on an open mic night.
I know, yeah.
Like there were nights over there where it was like there were like 30 people in it. I was like, okay, I gotta stop saying yes.
And I see,
to letting people up.
Yeah,
who can't sign up.
By the way, thank you for doing that for me.
I
was one of the guilty
you're
ones.
one of them. Yeah, we're getting out. It's like a 2 hour. It's like a 2 hour mic. Like, hey guys, I'm so.
But then,
sorry.
you still packed it, and people still came.
Packed,
and they have to come. No one has to come.
Well, it's a receptive audience. They got the hits, and then we go to the Comedy Store afterwards.
Yeah. But I mean, I see you in here doing your research on YouTube, finding the songs,
the right moment. You got to know the hits. You got to know the right moment for each hit.
Right.
Like you can't play 4 Non-Blondes too early. You can't play Summer Nights from Grease too early. You gotta, because that's a good duet song for a karaoke. Like Don't Stop Me Now from Queen. That's
right.
That you could play that early, but then people will forget you play it. You could play it.
You
play it early and then at halftime. Don't Stop Me Now. Easy, that gets everybody up. Then you play it again.
What about during food? What about when you're eating?
Eating? Well,
what are we talking about
usually. See, I would have like a, like maybe a violinist playing in the background. Yeah, like nothing too recognizable.
I think at my wedding, I want you to be the DJ.
Done. I'll do it pro bono.
Yeah, I think I want you to be the DJ. I'll just provide you with Bud Light
That's
and food
that's all I need.
and a fucking laptop.
That's all I need. And I'm good at bringing up guests. I'll be like, and everybody, bring it up for the best man.
But then it's like, here's the thing though, if you're the DJ, I think I need you more out amongst the people.
Okay,
though,
so I'll be
getting the vibe right.
So
You can't do both.
I could be the DJ's mentor. I'll come up.
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
side.
yeah.
I'll come see that. Okay, so like another early song is the limbo. The limbo gets everybody going. You get shouts.
What's the Limbo song?
Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. You never heard the limbo? You had to have heard the limbo.
Can we play it? I don't think we
Ba-dum,
can.
bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. But Chubby Checker. Every limbo boy. You've
Chubby
never
Checker?
done the limbo?
That's what they called my prom date. Okay. Hold on. Limbo Rock, Chubby Checker. Was that in Beetlejuice?
No, that's Harry Belafonte. And that is
shake,
Sonora,
Yeah.
shake your body. Yeah, the limbo is the one where you go.
Yeah, with the stick.
Where you go under the stick.
Yeah.
Harry Belafonte is Beetlejuice,
Got it. Okay.
and it's a Deo, also Harry Belafonte. Me say Deo at the way end when Winona Ryder's like floating and dancing.
Who, by the way,
command me one go home.
absolute babe.
Oh, smoke
Winona
shop.
Ryder, one of the
Smoking
all-time
hot.
best babes.
Weirdo. Did you
Ever.
see her?
Well, she likes to do a little shoplifting.
Did
Well,
you-
we've never stolen
No,
before.
that's not even what I was talking about. Have you seen her on the? I'm going to show you on my phone.
I'd love an actor
I
giving
think
a
that's it.
motivational speech. It's nothing better. Just really, something you can relate to always. You know, when they give a motivational speech.
honestly, when he did it, it was good because he had been an actor forever and came out of nowhere. On
That's
Stranger
true.
Things.
He's been through
Like
it.
I love somebody that has just been trying and trying forever, and then finally gets what they want, or
But-
like gets what they're looking for. I guess.
When are we going to have an acceptance speech where it's like, look, I'm very lucky. If you think you should quit, you probably should.
There should. Be.
I'm just very lucky. So everyone, the bullshit they tell you, I'm just fucking really lucky. So you can't
Oh
be
my god,
dumb.
that should be 90% of.
That should be 90% of the fucking
Oh,
acceptance.
God.
So when's one guy going to be like, yeah, this is pretty crazy. It's all about, yeah, you know what I mean?
It's about who you know. Okay,
Who
I'll
you
see
know,
later.
and yeah, you got to work hard, but also like,
I mean, it is like LA is all who you know. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
yeah, it is for everything. But that's the world we choose.
That's
isn't
the
it?
LA that we live in.
That's the,
Well, I mean, yeah, like you came out here working TV. Like I didn't come out here to act. You came to act.
Yeah, I did. Lasted.
I
about-
am. I don't know if you know. I am SAG eligible.
So am I.
Are you?
I think that
From
lasts
what?
from
It never expires.
it never expired. Yeah, I'm SAG eligible from this like web series I did back in the day.
Oh, really?
And it was like it was back when you could get SAG eligible through online media. As long as you did another project with a SAG member, you could.
Wow,
Yeah,
it's badass.
yeah. You gonna join?
I mean, I can't. Whatever. I think I got my paperwork back there, but they think it's they think my name is Kelly Thomas,
I think that's just
which
maybe
might be a better name.
Hey, Kelly Thomas. That's a cool name.
But
no,
yeah,
'cause
no,
you're a
mine
man, so-
is from mine's from Big Little Lies.
That's right. You told me that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Little Lies. That's right. Could I see you in the? Yeah, because you went.
No, they
you,
cut me out.
after you went and bought those stilts.
Yeah. Okay. So I bought. They weren't stilts. They were okay. So they called them.
Do you still have them?
They called
Can
them.
I have them?
I,
Can I have the shoes?
I don't think. I don't know. I have the shoes. I don't think I have the lift still. But
okay.
But yeah. So they needed people. They needed two guys to dress in all black, just to wipe. They called them wipers, like windshield wipers, because the director never cut. But he died. The director died.
Did you like him?
He was so nice, great guy.
Yeah.
He was one of the French people that I did like.
Yeah. Well, that's hard to
But
find.
I didn't know. But so he never cut. So instead of cutting, he wanted two, and I had to be 6'3". And I'm almost okay. I'm 5'11", 3/4. All right, everybody that's gonna,
So you're
5'11",
5'11".
3/4.
So you're 5'11".
No, I normally say 6 feet, but not in shoes. Fine, 5'11", 3/4. But I was supposed to be 6'3", so I went to Koreatown to this weird store, and they had like these little it took forever to find them, But these lifts, I put in these boots, and I was 6'3", but I had to I was walking on my tiptoes in these boots. So stupid. But
amazing.
I got 7 SAG vouchers from it. And then should have been in one scene. I was at a computer, right at the corner. So Laura Dern's walking down this hallway, and I'm at the computer. I had to pretend like I was a secretary or something. So I'm typing away.
At her business?
And then
was it at her business?
No, it was at her ex-husband's business. So she
Got it.
comes into his office to start screaming at him. So
her husband. But they were separated. Continue.
Yes, in the show. So I'm typing, and so the door to his office was right across the hall to me. So it's 3 feet was the door. So she's walking down this hall, and I'm typing. I have to type frivolously, and then the director was and then you have to pass this folder to your neighbor. Pass the folder, go back to the computer, type, and then pass a folder back this way. So I am fully in the shot. Definitely, absolutely in the shot. So I'm acting my head off. Do it. Boom, boom. Crush the scene. Crush the scene.
One take.
Check the gate. Lock it. Let's go. I watch the show. They definitely cut. they shrunk it. I you could see maybe a hand move by on the right side. They cut me totally out of it.
Why? Because it was probably just it sounds distracting.
Yeah, well, it was an office setting. I was doing office things.
It probably because you were. How close were you to her? How close were you to her?
She walked right. She walked right.
No,
in
but
front.
when you're walking,
No, I'm at the desk. She's walking. So I'm in a swivel chair. So I'm typing, hand, type, hand.
bullshit.
Type.
Animals. They're all animals.
She walks right in front of me and then into the door that's 3 feet across from me. Brutal.
Sad.
Laura Dern.
Wow.
I had a big crush on her in Jurassic Park.
How'd she look?
In Jurassic
In
Park?
real life?
Oh, yeah, hot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's hot.
banging. She's hot.
I saw her in there was Jurassic Park. She did a David Lynch film. Twin Peaks. Wasn't she in Twin Peaks, the movie? She was in a David Lynch film.
I never saw the movie.
Anyways.
Also, Twin Peaks, every time I try to watch it, I fell asleep.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. I tried when it was a big deal.
It's so artsy, and every theater kid loves it, and it's like a play on TV.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should give it another try. I think I watched one episode, and I was like, I don't care.
I've watched way more than one episode. Every time I put it on, I fall asleep, though.
Yeah.
Same thing with Cocaine Bear, ironically.
Really?
I haven't. I put it on. I've put it on 2 plane rides and on.
Why
my
are
TV.
you trying to give it such a shot? You're like, I got to do this. It's not The Godfather.
Well, because cocaine. Everybody talks about coke. Oh, and this was also back when it was big deal.
So it was funny
Everyone
to
was
watch.
talking about Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it. I know that the bear does cocaine. that's
It's a good guess.
That's yeah.
Is that because it was just kind of lame?
I have no idea. I just
You just
every
couldn't do
single
it.
time I fell asleep. Probably because a woman director. I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
No. Yeah.
Elizabeth Banks. Lizzie Banks.
Oh, she directed that?
Pretty sure.
Frank
Yeah.
loves Elizabeth Banks.
Frankie
Frank's
T.
all about Elizabeth Banks.
Frankie
Yeah.
T.
Elizabeth Banks and Margot Robbie. He likes blondes, my dad.
Oh, he loved
Frank.
the Barbie movie, huh?
Loved the bar. He was like,
Was he as upset that no Oscars?
I don't think he goes that deep into he doesn't follow it that deep.
Well, Ryan Reynolds got
I haven't seen
he's
it.
a blonde.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen the movie either, but he's the one that got the Academy Award nom.
You know what did you see
Or no, Ryan Gosling, not Reynolds.
Ryan Gosling. Yeah, Ryan Gosling. Did you see The Big Short?
Great movie. Very boring if I watch it again though, but it was interesting
Yeah.
the first watch.
Yeah. I think that is one of the worst castings I've ever seen in my life. Is Ryan Reynolds as that guy? Do you have any idea how many better actors could have done that role?
Yeah, but he's going to be the smart.
course,
he's gonna
I know
be
he's
the
gonna be,
smarmy
but it's
guy
just like,
forever.
Give someone.
He's our generation's smarmy guy forever.
Yeah.
Always. We're not going to get out.
But same with Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is like,
Right.
I'm doing this. I'm being quick and witty. Uh-oh, car blew up. Haha, that's funny.
Mint Mobile.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Brought to you by
all
Mint
his
Mobile.
movies, he plays like this sarcastic. Yeah, I don't know, but he's fucking the man. So
Van Wilder.
Great
That's
movie.
really what I.
that was based on Burt Kreischer.
Yes, I did.
That's crazy.
And that's insane.
You know, I sold Burt a door. I sold Burt Kreischer's.
What?
Burt Kreischer's front door was provided by me.
No way.
His wife, Leanne, sweetheart. I never got to talk to Bert, though. But Leanne Kreischer bought hook, line, sinker. Bought it.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
She came into the showroom.
No, over the phone. She's like, I want this door. I think she's like, I want this door. I'll send you a photo. I said, send it. And I saw Kreischer. And I was like, are you related to the comedian? She's like, yeah, that's my husband.
No way.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, it must be rough being married to him. It must be. I said something like that. And she didn't. I don't think she liked it. I was like, it must be pretty. I can't remember what I said. But she laughed, but I could tell she was kind of like, who the fuck are you to say this to me?
It's like, do you want this door sale or what?
Yeah. But she bought. Everything went well.
Was it pre-comedy?
This was during COVID. So, yeah, I really wasn't doing stand-up.
She bought a door during COVID. Wow.
Yeah. It was a nice door. It was a nice
Actually,
four-light, half-light door.
Pre-COVID, I mean, I didn't sell her anything, but I was in touch with his sister a lot, like at work.
Oh, yeah, you told me
But
that.
I had no idea that it was – I didn't even think that they were related. But and also, this is way before I thought about doing comedy. But, yeah, one of the guys at work, that's Bert Kreischer's sister. I'm like, I did not. And I'm not going to say her name because Bert – I've noticed that Bert never does, so I don't want to –
Yeah.
I don't want to – but I was like, oh, that's crazy. And then, like, they do kind of – like, they resemble each other.
I'm sure, yeah.
But she's a good-looking girl.
She is? Yeah.
She is.
I mean, Bert's a good-looking guy, I feel like.
He is. Well, he's big. He's big, but he rocks it. He makes it look good.
Yeah, he does.
He makes his body look good. And, like, the whole shirts off thing.
But he pulls it off.
He
has
does.
nice skin.
He pulls
He's always
it off.
tan.
He does pull it off.
Yeah, he's like glowing.
It's annoying.
He's the healthiest fat guy. He's like the healthiest fat guy. He looks like.
Well, he's like a good athlete. Like, he apparently was great at baseball.
Oh,
Like,
really? That makes sense.
Like he used to be. Yeah.
That makes total sense. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sold the door. Everything went well. I was worried it was going to get delayed and she was going to be mad at me, but she was cool. Didn't even ask for a discount. Didn't care.
They didn't.
But I think I gave. You know what I did?
Well,
I gave her a discount.
He was on tour during COVID, wasn't he?
I'm
pretty sure he was like. I'm pretty sure he started the. He was the one that started like the kind of drive-in.
I think
theater.
he did.
Like
You're
he
right.
did like a live show. Like he did a lot of live like drive-in movie theater type things.
Yeah.
Or like maybe regular movie theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leanne's doing all right.
Yeah, Leanne's. Yeah. Yeah.
Was it a good door?
It was a nice door. It was custom. It was very custom. She was very particular on what she wanted. She's like the wood had to on the door.
What kind of
It
wood?
has a certain amount of wood.
What kind of wood?
It was Douglas fir. Doug fir door, pre-hung.
What does pre-hung mean?
It means it came with the door jamb, a full unit.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, because you gotta the door.
Some people
jamb,
buy slabs, and they put it in an
the
existing.
slab is just
the
a
door.
door by itself,
and they put it in the existing jam.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a jam that like you can get everywhere.
Yeah,
Right?
you can
normally.
you can, but you really want to get it with the door.
Yeah,
So
so
it
it
fits.
all matches. It all looks
Right.
good together.
Right. But that's the one thing. If I ever see him, I'm gonna be like, "How's your door? How's your front door?"
You sure it's the front one?
Yeah. Unless they moved. Who knows? He's been killing it. Maybe they moved by
He
now.
has been
Been
crushing.
fucking killing it. So.
I feel
Leanne
like
would remember me.
I feel like you're Tom and I'm Bert.
That's accurate. I would say that's very accurate.
Yeah. If we were making a comparison, I'm
'Cause-
definitely more Bert and you're definitely more Tom.
Yeah, I heard Tom. I saw on Instagram he was complaining about how Bert never responds to his text messages. That's perfect.
Tom-
No,
Bert-
wait, never mind. That's opposite. That's
Wait,
switched. Never
Bert
mind.
was complaining that
No, Tom was complaining. So never mind. It's different.
Well, I mean, one day the tables will turn, and I'll stop replying to you.
Oh, wow. Okay, but you'll DJ my wedding though, right?
Well, maybe we'll see if I reply.
Okay. That's good. Well, if you could be sponsored by Bud Light or well, that's easy. Blue Chews, or if you could have one sponsor, who would it be?
Pit
Light.
Vibe.
Pit Vibe over Bud Light.
But I was assuming Bud Light was already a sponsor.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Pit Vipers.
Yeah, no, I want Bud Light #1 sponsor. You hear that they just hired Shane Gillis to be their sponsor? Yeah, good. Hell yeah.
About time.
Okay, you and Anderson had a show though at the
Hotel Cafe.
Hotel California.
Yeah.
How'd it go? So that should be your song when you.
Hotel California. Wow.
Yeah.
God, you're just a fucking DJ.
Have me be your DJ at your shows, and then
We had a DJ.
do you go up at your shows?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
What do you do? Start it off? Or
We started off and then I do time
so you
later.
co-host?
Co-host Anderson and I. Show was good. We've had
How do
3
you
shows
put
now.
on a show? What's the beginning? How do you?
Yeah. You got to find a venue. You got to find a venue
How did
that's
you get
good.
it? How do you get it though? So yeah,
You just
okay.
email.
I know a lot of it. Okay, I know SoFi. How do I start a venue? How do I start a show at SoFi? Email like the who? Or the Palladium even. Let's say smaller. Palladium.
You easily could sell it to Palladium. You could.
How?
I'm kidding. I don't think you could.
I took that to heart.
Yeah. I know you just email. Like it's crazy what you can get done when you just ask and just email people. Like everyone's like, how do you get these comics? We get like last show we had like Dimitri Martin, and we had Dimitri Martin, like Mekhi Leeper, Leslie Lau. You just email them or you DM them, and most of the time they say yes. But
That's how you get the comics. You just DM comics.
DM or email their managers. So you have like IMDb Pro, right? You have like IMDb Pro.
Oh,
right?
that's how you get. Okay,
and it shows you their representation.
Yes. Yeah,
so we
I do
just
know
email
that.
them. So that's the only reason why I have IMDb Pro.
Is to
for
get
that.
in touch.
Yeah, to get in touch with them. But
You've sold out every show, right?
the second show, the first show we sold out. This past show we sold out. The second show we did not sell out. We were very close, like one ticket. We had to sell one ticket and we were
so
sold
if I
out.
made it.
What do you mean you made it?
If I made it, you would have sold
Yeah,
out.
if you came. You've never came. Well, you've been
Well,
hosting.
because
now
I was
you
hosting,
can come.
yeah.
The next one's February 21st. We have Nick Thune. February 21st.
I'm putting it in my calendar right now.
I'll get you a comp. No, yeah, the best part of the show is at the top when Anderson and I just like bump mics and we just like shoot the shit.
Is
at
that
the
how
top.
you do it? You guys just have like a fun combo.
Yeah, we just talk and whatever.
So you guys are fun to do that with. Like I would absolutely watch that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's
I could
so
see
fun.
it being a blast.
We were like, we didn't, because we try to do new material every month. So this month we didn't have it like barely new material. We're like, let's just bump mics for 10 minutes at the top.
So you just
and that's our
roasted each
time.
other.
No, I guess bump mics is not the right, because no, we didn't roast each other, but kind of, but not really. I don't want it to be like that because it's kind of hacky, I think. If the hosts are like, oh, the hosts don't like each other. Okay.
Yeah, but they clearly do, and it's like,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah. But
So what do you do? You do like the Sklar brothers? Like what? How do you do?
No,
how do you go up
Because
together?
the show's called I Need This.
Oh yeah, your
So-
emails are funny.
Oh, are you on the newsletter?
Yeah, I also didn't add myself. I don't know how I got on.
You bought a ticket
Just
one.
by being French.
No, I think you bought a ticket.
I might have.
Yeah,
I gotta support the team.
you got to. Thank you. Good show.
I need-
Next one's
I
February
need this.
21st.
Just
Hotel
wrote it
Cafe.
down.
How about this shit? Ever since we started doing this show,
Oh, that's where it's
two
at.
other
Shields is at Hotel Cafe.
yeah, 2 other comics started shows at Hotel Cafe within a
Really?
month.
It's
You
it's a good spot.
We have a
huh?
lawyer on retainer, so we're gonna send cease and desist.
Oh, he's in Canada.
Who?
Luke, our resident lawyer.
Oh yeah, he's a well.
Who's not a resident.
Can he
anymore.
practice in California? Yeah, he can.
I mean, he can do whatever he wants, I guess. I don't know. I don't think the law. I mean, if I were Canada, I would let American lawyers be lawyers there.
Yeah,
Like, why are you going to restrict it to just Canadians?
you would want to hire an American lawyer.
Exactly. That's who you want.
That's who you want.
You don't want the Canadian kangaroo guy.
No. But imagine a cutthroat Canadian. Oh my God! Because those people who are like really nice all the time, but then when you're talking to them and they're so nice and everything, it's like
There's something going on.
Yeah, like oh God, when you get mad, you probably fucking get pissed.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Well, because it all bottles up.
yeah,
It's like shaking up a Coke.
yeah, it is.
And you never know when it's going to pop.
And everyone likes Coke.
Everybody loves Coke. It's a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, so they're gonna keep you around.
They're going to keep you around until that day that you just blow your lid.
Yeah.
And that's a Canadian for you.
Yeah, it is. It is. But Cassidy, yeah, he's starting one. Cassidy's starting one. That's why when you say
at the
Canada,
Hotel Cafe.
he's starting at the Hotel Cafe. I gotta pick my bone with him next time I see him. And then Dante Abreu, do you know him?
Yes.
Yeah, gotta pick my bone with him next time I see him.
Yeah.
All these,
Well, you should get the first choice of night.
Well, oh yeah, that's the thing.
You should be able
They're
to
doing it
bump
on the
that.
same night as us.
Wow. Well, they know that you guys get a good turnout,
Yeah.
and so they're like, okay, we're gonna piggyback off of you.
Good luck.
I mean, you should feel honored.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're a good show maker, show
Producer.
producer. Clearly, I'm a good DJ. I'm a good host. You're a good show producer.
Yeah, I'm not good at.
You know?
Everything's great with the show until I go on
But
stage.
see, people can't mimic me. We'll see if they can mimic you until you go on stage. Yeah. No, you're funny on stage. I don't know. You know, you're too down on yourself. You're too down on the lurch on yourself.
I know.
You're so funny.
Thanks, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know if like that is what makes me. Because if I thought I was awesome all the time, I would probably not get anywhere.
That's true. The confidence would.
But like I'm too hard on myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was? I was like I did Beast. You know Beast Mite.
I love Beast.
Beast Mite. Love. I did him and Backage and him have a podcast.
Yeah.
I did it like 2 weeks ago, and he was like, "Tittone, I just love the way you bomb."
Oh my God!
And I was like, "Oh, thanks,
I'm
dude."
going to be honest. The way you bomb is one of the best things about you.
No, okay, well, no,
Well, because it's not because you're doing well. You're the only one in the room that thinks you're bombing. Everybody is so on board. Like you,
I don't know about that.
Like you start a joke and you're like everybody's so ready for your next thing, but everybody's quiet because we're listening. But you think everyone's quiet because they're not laughing, and you're like, I'm not doing that. Hey, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing. Everybody's listening. Everybody's waiting for your next thing. Like, oh, this is gonna be good, and then you're like, damn, I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. Hey, I'm not. Hey,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah, that's me. And yeah, Mecky Leaper, you know who that is?
I've heard the name.
He did like that Jury Duty show. He wrote it.
I love that show.
Jury Duty.
Yes.
Okay, so he wrote that
Fantastic
show. He was
love
on
that show.
He was on our past show last week, and I was in the green room. I didn't really listen to it. I didn't listen to it. I was just in the green room. But like every fucking 20 seconds, there was a laugh. Every 20 or 30 seconds, I was just noticing. I was like, God, this guy gets like 4 laughs a minute, 3 laughs a minute. It's insane.
Doing crowd work or doing jokes?
No, doing jokes.
Huh.
And he did a little bit of crowd work. He did, but like,
Got to get them on your side.
yeah. So if I don't get a laugh in 30 seconds, I'm like, okay, this sucks. Even though I haven't. I think
Even though you haven't, that's what you do. You don't get to a punchline, but everybody's
that's
on
the
board
problem.
with your story. Everybody's like, all right, why like who?
But there's no joke. There's no punchline.
No, there is. Like the kids crossing the street, like, yeah, let's hit them, but you feel bad.
Oh, that bit, yeah. I should bring that back.
It was funny. It's all funny.
Yeah.
Because you got a funny, hey, yo. when you got your shows, do you walk out to Sopranos or no?
I wish.
Why? You play your own music.
Oh,
there.
I could.
I mean, it's up to you there. You're producing the show, so.
I should do that. The next song. The
Yeah,
next show.
why would you not?
Because I come up, to my intro. I see. I could have, when I come up, play this song.
Yeah, like that's your walk-up music.
Yeah.
Like if you were a baseball player, like that's what you would come up to bat for,
Yeah.
too.
When you come to the show, do you want to man the iPad?
Hell yeah.
Or you just want to chill and drink? It's up to you.
Oh, I would much rather man the iPad.
Great. It's okay.
I would.
I got to run it by Anderson, but if you want to do that.
I will fight Anderson for that iPad.
Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah. Good. Start me off at the shows, and then I'll graduate to your wedding. If you choose to get married.
If I can, yeah. Right.
You gotta have a fiance for that. You gotta have a broad.
I just know, I've never been like a real serious. I just know I'm going to get a divorce. You know what I mean?
See, I
just know it.
I've been in the same mindset. Like I know, it's like especially a chick out here. Like I know that if something does happen, where like it's not gonna last.
Yeah. It's like there's no way. It's like I feel like you're like when you get married out here in LA and like you're dating, it's like, okay, well we know this is probably going to end just statistically.
Yeah.
How do you ignore that?
Maybe that's why Taylor Swift is dating a KC guy.
Yeah.
It's not going to end in divorce.
Yeah, she doesn't want to date a Hollywood artist or whatever, or an artist. No, because that will end in a divorce.
Yeah, because they're crazy.
Yeah.
They think crazy.
It's like the perfect. Yeah, because he also understands what it's like to be famous, but he's not about it.
He did get shot into fame. Like he was the best tight end in football, but now he's like, now he's way more famous in like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Like he's like one of the most famous people in the world now.
Do you know how they met? I don't know how they met.
I know how. I remember that it started. He went to the concert, and I think he DM'd her, or he tried to get in touch with her to get backstage passes to meet her, to talk to her, and like that didn't happen. Like when she was in KC, like it didn't go through. Like she didn't see his message, or something happened where they didn't see each other then.
Right.
But he brought it up, I think, on his podcast. He was like, yeah, I was just trying to give her my digits. I was trying to meet her. And I think that she heard that, and then they kind of met because of him talking about how they didn't meet. And then like she somehow met him, and then the sparks flew.
Obviously,
I can't stand that guy. I love Taylor Swift. I can't stand Travis Kelce.
I know, I get it.
Oh
Belichick said,
how many commercials do I have to watch of him getting a COVID shot or him with his satellite dish? Okay, I'm done. I don't need to see Travis Kelce.
It's better than the fucking Mannings. It's better than the Manning brothers.
No way.
Dude,
I love them. I love Peyton Manning's hilarious.
See, I've never watched. I've never watched their.
I always watch. It's so funny.
Is it good?
He's funny. Eli would be nothing without Peyton. He would have been a fine quarterback that beat Tom Brady twice in the Super Bowl without Peyton.
Yeah,
but personality-wise, like if Peyton wasn't there, Eli doesn't exist. Like Peyton's the funny, and then Eli's just like the brother that's there.
Yeah.
And they go well. They go well together, but it is funny like when they bring people on, and then when Peyton go get mad at Eli, it'll just be funny. Like you're just watching these idiot brothers fight.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Yeah,
like they're just a funny duo.
Yeah, that's great.
I like Jason. I never liked Trev. The fake ghetto accent, it really gets me. It really.
No, I understand. It gets a lot of people.
Greg Olsen used to, and people don't remember this about Greg Olsen. Everybody loves that he's like the big best commentator on Fox is it Fox? And Brady's gonna. Oh, no, it's CBS.
No, Greg Olsen's Fox.
Oh no, yeah,
fucking Romo's
CBS. I also like Romo, but no, dude. Greg Olsen used to be he used to have his little ghetto accent. He's got his rap like when he was at the University. He went to Miami. That's how you like. Oh,
it'll be interesting to see once he retires, Travis, what will happen to his.
When
he called an accent.
See, here's another problem with this. Because we're never going to get rid of him. Like, now that Travis Kelce is this big now, he will be in my life forever.
No, I don't think so.
He's going to be the announcer.
You think he'll be the Gronk?
Oh, my God. But I like Gronk.
You like Gronk?
Gronk's, like, funny and dumb. And
yeah, he's cool.
He's, like, dopey and fun. Travis Kelce, he's going to be like the Howie Long, but, like, way more obnoxious. And, like, Howie Long's down to earth, but we're never going to get rid of Kelce now.
No. He's in it for the long run.
He's in it our whole life, we're going to watch football. We're going to have to hear Travis Kelce.
But I'm interested to see what happens when the Swifties turn against him.
I really hope they break up.
You really want to break up?
Really hope they break up.
I hope they break up this offseason. I do. I hope they break up this offseason. Because we need him focused. I mean, he had the worst. He didn't perform like he usually does this year. That's just because our whole offense was
Rocky.
They do. Who played a better Elvis, Austin Butler or the other guy? Did you see the other guy? L40? Is it Daniel L40? The guy who was in Euphoria played Elvis in a movie recently.
Oh yeah, no, then Daniel Butler or
Austin Butler. Did you see the other movie?
No.
Well, how do you know? You don't know
because he's in Euphoria.
That show, fucks.
Isn't it? I've heard that.
Yeah, I like the show.
Isn't it about like high school kids just banging each other?
Basically. Yeah.
I have not watched it.
Oh, it's great. It makes me feel like it just makes me feel like a piece of shit, but still. These people Zendaya is so good.
Zendaya, yeah, she's hot.
She's fantastic.
She is hot.
She's hot. Yeah.
But no, I got to give it to Austin Butler because there are specifically that one concert where he's like in the white suit. The white like bodysuit.
Yeah, we watched the fucking thing.
Okay,
you made me watch the whole.
Okay,
thing.
Good. I'm gonna say because like he was Elvis. Like he was so good. Like he is exactly Elvis in that movie.
Yeah,
he was so good. Like I gotta give it to Austin. I can't believe that he didn't win Best Actor. Who won? Oh yeah, the fat guy won. George the Jungle guy. What's his name?
George of the Jungle.
Yeah, the whale guy. What's his name?
Oh, Brendan Fraser. Love him.
That movie was just so sad. Did you watch
no,
that
I
movie?
can't watch. No,
I watched it on the plane. I was like, this movie. It's only just the most depressing movie.
Yeah,
it's so sad.
I feel like I should.
It starts sad and only gets sadder. Like it. There's nothing fun about it whatsoever.
Is that your phone?
Yeah.
Does it ever get happy at the end? It's got to get happy at the end.
Okay, I mean, I guess the end is the end is very sad, but like you're also like, okay, he's in a happier place.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Wow.
It's a bummer of a movie.
See, if I feel like I should look like that. Like the genetics, I've good genes in terms of like weight. The way I eat, I should look like that.
Well, you got a good metab. Well, because you're
Yeah.
Italian, you can eat pasta all day and be fine.
No, I don't think so. Not American pasta.
What's the difference?
Well, you hear when people go to Italy and they eat pasta there.
Yeah.
They're not bloated. Like if you have a gluten intolerance and you go to Italy, you don't have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you ever heard of that?
No.
Yeah, because it's all just the way it's made here in America, like it's processed
It's
and everything.
everything's
it's just-
processed. Well,
yeah.
everything here is bullshit.
It's not food.
Yeah.
So
Because they make it like with their hands,
yeah,
like how it should be made.
exactly. So yeah, they can eat pasta for days, and they're fine because it's real pasta.
Yeah.
There's like 4 ingredients or whatever.
That's how it's. Yeah, and here everything is in it. It's horrible. Everything here is horrible for you.
It's so bad, and no one cares.
Well,
No one-
well, I mean, people would care, but like, what are you gonna do? Like, what other than complain? They're still gonna make it like that.
Yeah, because they can.
Exactly.
Because
We're
we
still
let
gonna
them,
buy it. We're still gonna buy it. We're still gonna.
and it's so good.
And, I mean, they don't make it grosser.
Do you think a McDonald's burger back in like the '60s was
Probably
better?
amazing.
Probably better than today, right?
Probably absolutely amazing.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason that McDonald's is so big. The first couple McDonald's were probably like, oh my god, this is the best burger.
Like an
you're ever
In-N-Out.
gonna
It was
have.
probably like an In-N-Out.
Yeah.
All the time,
Everywhere.
fully packed.
But that's why In-N-Out hasn't taken over because they keep their standards up.
Yeah.
They're
But I think they're looking to expand. Have you ever had Whataburger?
it's good.
So
It's
Whataburger,
alright.
you ever had Sonic?
I've never had. So I'm from Chicago, right? I'm from the city. Grew up in the city. These commercials are on non-stop,
Sonic.
all day. Sonic commercials,
Yeah.
blasting you in the face. There isn't a Sonic within 100 miles of Chicago. Like you see it when you're on your way to like Champaign. Like we would drive by one like on the way to when I was going to college, like on the way to drop me off, or like there's no Sonics in Chicago, not even close.
Then why are they doing it?
They're just blasting you in the face. I don't know, maybe because they know you're gonna drive by one day.
Yeah.
I have
That's true.
No idea.
But
I've never been to Sonic. They come out like in rollerblades, right?
they used to, yeah. Actually, the one by where I grew up, where I'm from, up to high school, they would come out in rollerblades. I doubt they do anymore because, yeah, I doubt they do.
No,
but
they would get
also
sued
another
so
thing
bad.
about fast food, if you go to a fast food restaurant here in LA, it is so much better because if you go in the Midwest, no one wants to work that job.
Nobody.
No one. So all the food's cold. It's shit. You go to Wendy's here on Sunset.
I've been to this Wendy's with you. We gave a homeless guy money out the window. Remember that? I forgot where we were going, but it was me, you, and somebody else in the car. And we went to the drive-thru. We gave some homeless guy money out the window.
Yeah, that's right.
You love that one. Well, Wendy's is always good. Fresh, never frozen.
Yeah, supposedly. But yes, no, they are. They are.
Allegedly.
Yeah. But, I feel like it's just so much better out here. Fast food is. You go to Taco Bell out here,
Oh, God. Well, Taco Bell out here is just money. It's just so good.
I never regret eating Taco Bell. But then they got all these hot people now working at fucking fast food restaurants.
Well, yeah, because minimum wage at fast food now, because they're like all
Yeah.
unionized. It's like $40 an hour. They're making more than me. Like I might work at Taco Bell soon.
You'd kill it at Taco. You'd gain about 50 pounds, but you'd
I'd be
kill it.
so fat. I would eat all the inventory.
Yeah. We got to order more meat. It's gone.
Tom is just eating bags of meat.
Yeah. But yeah, they're all so hot now. It's like that's the last thing we need is.
Well, because it's L.A. Everybody's trying to be an actor, so they're all actors. But they do. Taco
I don't
Bell.
think-
They do Taco Bell on the side.
You think actors work at fast food restaurants?
I mean, I'm sure.
I think they're too arrogant. I feel like aspiring actors would be too. Yeah, I'm sure some.
Do you think? Okay, those Wendy's commercials that are on. I actually do think that those guys were probably actual Wendy's actors or Wendy's workers, and then they're like, "Can you guys be in the commercial?" And they're like, "Yeah," because they're so dorky.
Wait, the Wendy's commercials.
Yeah.
Oh.
With like the weird, like that weird skinny looking guy.
No, I know him.
The black guy.
I know him.
Oh, is he an actor?
Him?
I
know him. Well, I met him at UCB.
Oh, so
his name is Bill.
So
Bill
he is
O'Neill.
An actor.
He's an actor. Yeah, he's an actor.
Oh,
and the main girl who I'm obsessed with, she's also an actor.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
they're all actors.
That's
bro.
lame.
They ain't gonna pull some. Yeah.
It would be more fun if they pulled real workers. So the original Jake from State Farm was
the white guy.
He was a bartender where my sister went to college at Illinois State, and at the bar that he works at, like this is probably 5 years ago. 5 years ago. He's got the khakis framed at the bar.
Does he live there now?
He lived in Normal, Illinois. Yeah, he was in one commercial.
Was he a real employee?
No, he was an actor, but
he moved back. Okay.
He was in one commercial. No, he.
God, how devastating must that guy be? Like, wow, I could have been this guy.
Yeah.
Imagine like
just change the name. Why keep
I know he's
it,
not Jake.
Why keep it Jake?
Yeah,
Jake. I dressed as him for Halloween. I wore khakis and a red shirt, and then I had a "Hello, my name is Jake" name tag on.
Great.
It was perfect. I wore that at Improv Olympic. Everybody thought it was hilarious. It's perfect.
Yeah, Improv Olympic. Rest in peace.
I know. R.I.P. I.O.
Wow. I've been there like 2 times maybe back in the day.
Here in LA.
They always had shootings outside.
Oh, well, it was on Hollywood Boulevard.
Was this? Yeah, this was I.O. Yeah, remember they'd have a bunch of shootings
all
because
the
there was
time.
that club that would get real. Yeah.
Yeah. I.O. was not. I mean, it's on Hollywood Boulevard is like kind of the hood. It's
Yeah.
not the best.
No.
You go to when I moved here, I was thinking movie stars and tropical. Like you got the beach, you got rich, beautiful people, and I get here and it's just I go to Hollywood Boulevard. I think Hollywood is so nice. I go to Hollywood and it's just fat guys dressed as Superman and Spider-Man begging for money. It's just the opposite
depressing.
of what I thought. It's a bummer. It's so dirty.
Imagine spending thousands of dollars for a vacation for you and your family.
Yeah.
And you're staying at a fucking Best Western on Hollywood Boulevard. And you walk outside and you're like,
and you're spending
what
$400 a night.
Yeah,
at that
$400
Best
a night.
Western.
Yeah, paying. Who knows? You rented a car, so you're paying $50 for parking for your car rental.
There's syringes under the seat in that car.
Yeah, and you walk out and you're like, I this is not safe.
It's horrible. This place is a joke.
Yeah,
Truly a joke. There's people just sleeping on the sidewalk. Like I can't iterate this enough. Like the tents on the sidewalk. Like I don't know when it started being okay, but it's got to end because it's terrible.
I don't know.
In their defense, though, where like if I'm a hobo, if I'm a bum, I'm walking to California because of the weather.
100%.
Like I'm not. You got to be insane to be a bum in Chicago.
And I'm sure the drugs are better.
Well,
I'm sure the drugs are better here.
Well, the cartel comes right LA.
there.
So I mean, you get more fentanyl in there,
Yeah.
for sure.
And I'm sure. I mean, the people in Chicago too. They're probably not as nice or welcoming to homeless as we are.
Well, I mean, yeah, they are popping up though. Well, also, I mean, the winter kind of cleans everything out. Like the winter really makes like you can't when it's 30 below. You're not staying.
There's
in
no
a tent
tents
outside. Yeah, you really can't do it.
Where do they go? Shelters? They finally
come
go
to California.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I truly do not know.
They spend the winter in California, just like retired people.
Yeah, they're snowbirds.
Yeah.
Well, Florida kicks them out though.
But no, the one thing is, have you ever been with a friend or friends? Back in Kansas City, we were out one night, and there was a homeless guy. We left the bar, we were going to the next bar, and there's a homeless guy just sitting out there, just fucked up, whatever, just chilling. And my friends were like, kept staring at him. And I'm like, guys, let's go. They're like, did you see this? I'm like, this is nothing. Come on, let's stay focused. One guy who was just laying up against the wall with a blanket over him, and they're just like looking at him like he's a fucking unicorn. And I'm like, guys, come on, this is nothing. Let's go. Keep moving.
God.
Come on.
Yeah.
He's not even screaming.
Guys,
what are we talking about? He's not yelling at a make-believe person.
I love when they yell. Honestly, like 'cause I know they're alive.
Oh, God.
Hey, Tittone, I love you. What's your Insta? Let everybody follow
At Nick
you.
Tittone. I got a show, produce a show on the 21st at the Hotel Cafe.
It's every
Follow
Wednesday,
me on Instagram.
every Wednesday,
I'll
right?
post once a month.
Once a month. First Wednesday of the month?
No, it's usually like last third or fourth Wednesday of the month. It's
Hell
not
yeah.
set like that, but yeah. Come out, Got a good lineup. Godspeed. Go Chiefs. If the Chiefs don't win, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. The show will be canceled. So if the Chiefs don't win.
And I'm Tom Carlos Kelly, everybody. Peace.